something, something, something god cards.
Welcome back to Black Cover RP. Oh!
You both
Hello,
stop
everybody,
it.
and welcome to DARPouts.
I don't like you doing that.
Well, you know what? Meh. Anyhow,
Really?
so, with that,
I mean,
you know, I kind of want to just start hopping right into things, try and keep the off-topic jokes to a minimum for today's starting.
yeah.
Okay.
So, with this, let's just go and... Since Jesse was the one who had ended up doing the past few overviews of sessions, let's make it... I'll do it. This way we can just do a quick review over everything that's happened so far. So, our lovely duelists have been admitted into Duel Academy and have gone through their first week. In that time, they've ended up encountering card thieves, nearly died on an airplane, and have just honestly encountered a lot of pretty weird stuff in their time here. Ayumi's roommate Andy is seemingly possessed by some sort of spirit ghost thing.
Okay, who drew on my face? See, I'm purple.
And Oliver and Jesse apparently have ended up hitting it off pretty darn well. So, at the moment, really, after everything's happened, they've done some exploring of the well. Annie's ended up freaking out as they've tried prying into her personal life, and oh yeah, Ayumi and Andy last night got absolutely smashed in terms of drinking. So, and Andy's now gonna end up got a confession to Raphael that she ended up deciding last night in her drunken stupor that she wanted to do. So,
I mean,
honestly, I
you
think
really jumped around there.
That's
But,
okay. There's the little details that are important.
yeah, like, you know, Jesse seeing the cult, everybody encountering a bunch of cloaked figures, Damien basically throwing himself on the sword for these people who still hate his guts, aside from Jesse, who seems to have some sort of amusement towards him.
the fact
Also,
that,
Jesse's finally had sugar for the first time in his life. 3 times.
I think that's the most important thing that's happened so far.
I also won a very close duel. That was fun. And Oliver lost a not close duel. And that's about it because... And you guys were reading about a book.
I also failed how to make onigiri.
Oh god, yeah, you failed that so terribly. If it was a nat 1, I would have said you just somehow set the rice on fire.
I mean, hey, it was their choice to roll for it instead of just taking the free 10,
Yeah.
but it works.
You offered a roll, I take the roll.
As you should. As I respect you for. It was an excellent use of comedy rolls.
Yeah, I can.
Oh god, yeah, you all failed. Like, miserably so. Anyway,
Hey, Andy did the best of all of them.
miserably so.
So, with that... Everybody... just roll me
Initiative.
dexterity in order to see who we're starting with tonight.
That is literally initiative, my dude. 13.
That's a 20, unnatural.
Wait, you have a -5,
What?
Wait.
Oh, wait, never mind, sorry.
And then Saji?
I misheard the, 13 as being from, Jesse, and, the unnatural 20 being from, Jake. So, okay.
That makes more sense.
Saji,
Anyhow.
did you roll?
Did we lose a Saji?
Saji, you there? Let me check.
I got him. That's that one.
Oh, I just walked in the room, dude.
No,
Damn
you
it.
roll it.
No,
You roll
no,
it.
no. You rolled.
roll
We
it.
thought you died. We thought you were like internet cut or something.
Someone was at my door, so I had to take care of that.
It's okay. I got the nat one out of the way.
You know, that helps.
For
You know, this is infinitely better. What was
It's
it
just
for?
for initiative. It's initiative. Whoever
Okay.
goes first.
I got scared.
It's nothing important.
I just walked in, I saw that one, like, oh no.
Just roll.
Yeah, you got a
you did.
4.
I got a 4.
All right, so we're gonna start with Jesse. As far as things go for you, well, I'm gonna leave this up to you. Do you want to roll for Dream?
Yes.
Roll me for Dream.
There's a roll. I take it. I'm like an actor.
Is this the dream for Jesse Man?
The 17.
17. You have a pleasant dream. You're dreaming about strawberry. Lots and lots of strawberry.
God.
Strawberry Pez and rivers of strawberry soda. Do you want me to actually
Well, yeah.
go into detail on the dream, or do you want to just leave it at that?
Yo, let's just leave it at that. It's only
gotta-
gonna get creepier.
Guys, I gotta just say this right now. Just only time I'm gonna try and do this, but when you rolled for Dream and it landed on 17, the sad piano music from Final Fantasy X started playing again. So
That ain't no happy strawberry dream.
no.
The strawberries are going to war.
Yeah, you had a weird dream. Anyway, I'm done.
The only thing you can gather from this is maybe not down an entire Pez dispenser right before bed.
Whoa.
I can see strawberries.
I'm tripping balls.
Yo.
In fact, because of that roll, I'm gonna end up giving you a little something later on, just as a minor thing.
A new car. I'm on an island.
New car. It's strawberry flavored.
Okay,
Pleasantly disturbing.
so Ayumi, roll me for I.
Aye, Captain. 15. Plus, I have no idea what.
Stars. Sorry, I'm trying to run it back. Wow, barely made it.
Currently at
Okay,
3.
You're good.
Oh, Jesus.
So, with that, trying to remember order because I accidentally closed out my notes earlier and kind of
Open those up. You need notes, my dude. We learned that the hard way.
Yep. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
It's only my notes for this that I don't have because that was in a separate thing. Once we get past the morning, it'll be a lot more smooth.
Those were for my notes,
I have no
Okay.
idea who became the 17th subscriber on Flannery's channel, but hello.
Probably Snow Golem. Thank you again, Snow Golem.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Alright. So, as far as this goes, you've ended up rolling for I. Give me a roll for Dream just to see if you have one.
18.
Okay, so that's going to end up being something that's going to be kept off to the side for a second. And
Okay.
before we get to that, you are quote unquote dreaming right now, Ayumi, but you're definitely in a lucid dream. In fact, you recognize where you're at a little bit better. It doesn't look like a place you've been to in real life, but you're standing in a cave. Honestly, everything around you is pretty dark. You wouldn't even know it was a cave if it wasn't for the sort of like dampness to the air, and as you're running your hand against the wall to see if you can find anything, it feels like a little bit of a rough, rocky surface. You look up, and you see the katana just jammed in the ceiling of the cave. You remember this from the last time you had this dream. But right now, there's not really anything around you. Is there anything that you want to do? As I said, this is more of a lucid dream.
Now, is it literally just the cave? Is there anything around? Is it just like a room, no entrance, no exit?
It's
sword in
just
the
a
middle?
room. No entrance, no exit.
Okay. Anything on the ground? Anything like drawings, runes, symbols?
The ground looks surprisingly clean. You see something faintly on the ground, but like some sort of like darkened thing. You're not sure if it's like a path and a glyph, what. You can't really make anything out from it. It's just over the entire space that you can end up seeing.
Hmm. Similar question for like the ceiling or walls.
The ceiling and the walls just, they seem like a standard cave wall and ceiling.
Mm. Mm.
The only thing that's notable to you is it definitely seems like a lot lower of a ceiling than like even than the last time that you were in this dream.
Huh. Does the sword talk to me again? If I go up to it and try and, claim it as mine?
Right now, you're not hearing anything from the sword. The sword's not exactly in like easy reach. It's definitely a lot closer, but like even as you stand up on your tiptoes, it's still a little bit out of reach.
Even if I get a running jump start to grab it?
You're gonna try and do a running jump start? Roll me
Running jump
dexterity.
start? Okay, come on, Dex. Don't fail me now, or fail me now, because this is the best time to fail a roll is probably in a dream. That's an 11.
Alright. I want you to roll me wisdom.
That's less than great, but, I'll do it. Well, that was good. I think that's an 11 as well.
So, as you run, you jump, and you try to wrap your hand around the hilt of the sword. As your hand starts to close around it, you suddenly feel yourself get pushed back, forced back as you crash into the ground. As you do, you just hear a ringing in your ears. As the ringing starts to die down, you do hear the voice that you remember the sword gave the last time. Do you think you're worthy to wield me?
This again? Of course. No, I'm trying to grab you from my... No, of course I'm worthy. And then she just kind of gets up, brushes herself off, and goes again.
Give me one more dexterity.
Nat 20!
That's actually perfect for this then. As you wrap your hands around it again, just annoyance just radiating off of you. You've already been through this one time in this dream.
Mm-hmm.
As you wrap your hands around it, you start to feel yourself being pushed back again. But your eye starts to end up stinging, burning like it did when it was first activating.
Mm.
As soon as you wrap your hands around it, you see a flash of light before nothing. We're gonna come back to the dream roll that you did earlier in a minute.
Okay, I'm just in the void now, guys. This isn't good. Speaking of not good.
Alright. Well. Okay, so. Next thing you see is you're seeing a familiar scene from an earlier dream that you had like a week ago.
Mm.
As you're lying there, you're just, as soon as you come to, you're looking at the scene of just a man. You don't know this man, but he's just lying there in a pool of his blood. You look at your hands and see the blood stained on yours, and you take a look over into the closet and see a girl just cowering there. You can't really get any clear features, but she definitely looks very young.
Mm.
As you're looking around, you just turn and you make your way out the door, just running. As you do, you pass by a mirror. Roll me perception.
Oakley dokley. That is less than 20.
All you see is a blur of purple as you dart past, with just a little bit of green hair just trailing behind.
Hmm.
As you run out the door, you just see a busy street before suddenly you're feeling a ringing in your head. As you do, you see smoke start forming around you, and then nothing. With that, you wake up.
Okay, because what time is it about, you would say?
I'd say it's around about 3 o'clock.
Okay, so still like groggy drunk. It's like what? Oh, fuck. Just kind of like incoherently, just like groaning.
As you wake up, you do still hear a ringing in your ears.
The fucking ringing! Ow! Ow! Not just want to go back to bed. Not even. Just kind of doing the whole like she's kind of just moving her arms to just kind of get a feel. It's like nope. I'm still feeling the effects of the poison there.
Well, as you do,
she just kind of lays back, just like plops back down. It's like, and this is a problem for soberer me.
As you do, do you take a look around, take a look at Andy, anything, check on how she's doing?
Let me just... Would she even think of that? No, she does not think of that. She just kind of just lays back down, just like, ugh.
Okay. Then with that, so you're going back to sleep?
Yeah, just...
Alright.
Back down, head on the pillow.
With that, we're over to Oliver. So,
Yeah.
Oliver, I want you to roll me instinct.
Okay. 14.
14. Okay, let me just double check what that ends up doing for you. Ooh. Give me one more roll, just a straight wisdom real quick.
Just straight wisdom.
Yep.
Okay. 8.
Alright, so you're just as you're sleeping, you end up having a unusual dream. What you're seeing is just a field of people fighting, bloodshed, and as all you can do is just watch on. At first, it doesn't look like anything really all that unique. In fact, it looks like something that you would find in like one of those older war-based story like fantasy movies. You see a lot of interesting people, a lot of interesting creatures, but nothing really stands out as all that spectacular to you. This is going to be somewhat more of a lucid dream, so if you have any, not quite lucid, not quite not. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask and I can answer them.
Am I just in the middle of it all?
You're standing, it looks like up on a hill not far away from everything. You're just looking out over everything that's going on. And as you do, you see what looks like, for a brief moment, you think you recognize somebody. But it's hard for you to end up figuring out. You keep taking a look at her, but the more you do, just for whatever reason, you can't figure out who it is. As you keep watching everything that's happening, you see one side slowly end up being overtaken by the other. But for a brief moment, there's a flash of red light. And then nothing. With this, you're waking up to the sound of your school alarm. Jesse, you're waking up to the sound of the school alarm as well.
Oh, morning.
I'm gonna call it that.
Jesse, I want you to roll me an instinct.
The true intentions of this alarm. That's a 19 plus whatever, I think 5. 7 plus 7, so that's a 26.
Go over to the right area.
The real reason it's going off.
One moment.
This wasn't a school alarm at all.
Where'd it go? Search.
School alarm? That's just Professor Lee screaming through a paper bag.
It's my alarm sound. It wakes anybody up.
Oh, your alarm speaks whale.
Yes.
My alarm is a whale. Thanks, Willie.
No problem, Jesse.
Jesse, you have a whale? Yeah.
You guys
came with a lunch.
You guys can confirm I did at one point have a thing with dual spirits in it, right?
Yeah.
I cannot confirm nor deny.
I don't know. Like, did you have your own?
I remember you pulling out dual spirits before, but I don't know where.
I don't know where you put them.
I assume there's not a tree like the sandwiches.
They're not in. They're clearly not in the Endless Ball Pit or Unlimited Dice Works. So.
I'm not seeing them there.
Why would they be in Unlimited Dice Works? Ugh.
Unlimited dice.
Did I drop them in here on accident? No, I did not.
None of that.
Oh, okay. They fell into the NPC decks.
Is it a legendary ocean? Whoosh.
Are we all drowning?
We're all drowning.
Jesse?
So. Oh, Christ. Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
You see what looks like a girl wearing a blue dress sitting on Oliver's bed, just keeping an eye over him.
Hey, who are you?
What? Jesse, you're probably so tired.
No, there's a girl on your bed.
What?
She's right there, you don't see her?
to us.
She just looks to Oliver, looks to you, and then just points to herself. Wait, you can see me?
Wait. I can see... Are you a dual spirit?
Nod, nod.
I can see you?
Nod, nod.
I don't see this, I presume.
You cannot.
God, son of a...
Well, that's much... Well, at least I know you're not his stalker.
Yeah, still trying to catch that crazy bitch, but you know.
Oh. So
As soon
hi.
as Oliver tries to walk away, she just turns and just shouts, "Wait, hold up!"
And thus Oliver cast himself from the highest plane.
Hi.
I'm just gonna go and go. Just rub my eyes and like, please, 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 and just try to look.
Just roll me instinct.
You know what? I'm gonna put an inspiration in. I'll put that one inspiration into this.
I recommend
I want
not
this.
doing that, but if you still want to, go for it.
I want to see himself. I just want. Fine, I won't.
Oh, you should have thought of that before you were poor.
Son of a.
It was a 7.
It was a 7, so it was like a. So it was a fucking 13.
Trust me.
Wasn't it a perception roll?
It was instinct.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, trust me when I say a nat 20 wasn't going to be a you see her. It was going to be you get something, just not everything for your trouble.
I'm just gonna go start very lightly, not hard at all, just bang my head against the wall.
She just
I don't...
walks over to you, just tries putting her hand on on your shoulder. Jesse, you see that as she does, her hand sort of like slips through his shoulder.
Everybody but
Well,
me.
I guess you are a
Everybody
spirit.
but me.
Well, you did piss off a Swami.
Well, Carter, what's your... I don't know, your card?
I'm Freya, the spirit of victory. With that, she just sort of does a little cheer pose.
I see. You know what? I think I remember Oliver playing.
And she reaches out to shake your hand.
He'll reach out his hand as well, expecting it just to go, like, right through.
As you reach out, she, like, pantomimes that her hand is, like, as though her hand is, like, wrapped around yours. You can see she's actually trying not to move her hand through. Anyhow, it's way too early for me. I need to get some coffee. Oh,
Your
glad
dual
to see-
spirits drink coffee?
She just gives a wink and then just poofs in a cloud of smoke.
I'm assuming that's a yes. Well, she's gone now, Oliver.
This is not what I wanted to wake up to. This is just a disappointment.
Hey, man, he'll put his hand on his shoulder. I don't know how I can. That was freaky. Sudden. Huh. Maybe tomorrow?
I don't know.
Either way, we should probably start. Well, what time is it?
Well, Oliver, you set your alarm for what, like 6:45, 6:50, something like that?
Yeah.
So, it'd be around that time. We can say that it's like a solid 7. That all of that, dealing with Oliver banging his head against the wall, everything, took you till 10.
Well,
What?
Just all of that is just everything you guys trying to do that, and you guys, I'd assume you guys would be in the cafeteria right now as well, getting food and stuff.
yeah, I was about to say we should probably start getting ready for school.
Yeah, Not assuming that you guys just wasted 10 minutes, but you're probably down in the cafeteria by now.
Yeah.
Did Oliver banging his head on the walls wake up literally everyone because this is Cardboard Town?
I'd say everybody who wasn't up would probably be up if they don't sleep like logs. But you hear your alarm go off, and you feel Andy starting to wake up next to you.
Question of the hour is there a hangover?
Well, roll me Constitution ailments.
Okay, I think that's like +4. Or no, just +2. I don't have anything towards ailments. That's a nat 20.
And Andy's not feeling anything either.
Oh. Well, that's good.
In fact, the two of you get up and you actually feel quite well rested. And Andy's got some bags under her eyes. It looks like she didn't sleep too terribly well, but, you know, decent enough that she's not in pain.
Just kind of yawn. He's like, oh, that was fun last night. Oh, God.
She just
What
yawns
happened
and
again?
she looks at you.
Just thinking, like, what happened again? Oh, yeah. You hear anything back from, Raphael? For either things we messaged him about? He's kind of just fumbling through her phone, see if she got a response to anything, because she sent 2 messages.
As you ask Andy, her face goes red. And what messages did you send again last night?
One to her brother, just saying, "Hey, just double up on those magazine orders because I'm teaching my roommate to read Japanese." Well, not exactly like that. Just my roommate also wants the same things I'm getting in terms of magazines. So something like that, something like drunken stumbling or.
Got it. And what was the other one?
Yep.
Because you said you sent a couple. I don't remember a couple. I only remembered the magazine one.
Keep me in so for a hot second.
Oh. Oh, yeah, because phone ringing.
Fuck phones. Who the fuck made landlines? Anyway.
What was the second one? Because you said you had a couple.
The second one, just 2. The second one was just, she sent a text to her friends, like, her friends from middle school was like, "Hey, look, I actually made a friend here,
right?
And I'm not dead or in jail. So hey, I'm doing good here."
You actually do get quite a few comments in regards to that in the group chat. A lot of them being like just comments like, "She's cute. Is she a new member of the Lilies?" Just various things to that extent.
Just kind of like chuckle and was like, "So Andy, how you feel about joining the gang?"
Just see for a moment, like you visibly see like 3 dots appear above her head. I don't think I'd exactly make for a good gang member.
Oh please, you don't know. You don't.
Her noodle arms.
Oh please, if that's all being a gang was, you wouldn't last long. just kind of just doing a shaking her head, kind of laughing a little bit, like, yeah, okay. How about this? You're the unofficial first member of the Duel Academy branch. How about that?
Just roll charisma.
Flat charisma. It's a +5. Unnatched 20 again.
All right, okay. She'll just slowly nod. Clearly, she's not entirely confident on it, but you know,
don't.
she seems to be at least accepting what you're offering.
Yeah, it's like she's just like, don't worry about it. You're smart. You know things. I need people who know things.
She nods slowly. Anyhow, You see her slowly starting to pull out her PDA, and as she does, she ends up going red. Uh, I did get replies.
Oh?
Well, first, there's not really a whole lot that you need to worry about in regards to what Raph knows. He just knows a lot of like basic stuff, a lot of stuff that you've actually told us already. Like, you were the leader of a gang, Blood Lilies.
Yes.
You had a close friendship with a few members of the gang. You ended up doing a lot of help with keeping people in check. Really, a lot of just general things about you and your reputation over at your old school.
Okay, so that's how far back you go. Okay, that's good. That's good.
The furthest bit of information was that you ended up transferring to school from America.
Okay, that's not the furthest back then. Oh, okay. Huh.
But nothing else is known in regards to that. Like, at least nothing that he said.
Well, if they're skipping over those couple of years, that's just fine with me, so... And then, what about your goal that you were going for? Am I gonna have to help you get all prepped for that?
She just hands you the PDA.
Mm.
As you look at it, it reads, "Sure, I can meet you before class. Front courtyard."
And with that, Ayumi just kind of hands it back. It's like, well, congratulations. I'll help you a bit. I'll help you a lot with this because you really don't want to be there showing up in a wheelchair or anything because that just kind of you might not the best impression. And how does she look? Is she looking like she's pretty much sweating bullets just from how nervous she is?
Actually, I'm gonna give her. This will probably the last roll I do for her for a little bit, unless something really weird comes up. But that's actually something good that I didn't think of.
She's cool as a cucumber.
She just has like love-struck puppy dog eyes right now.
Okay, so just give him a time, and I will help you get prepared, I guess. And do you want me to be nearby as a way out?
She just nods.
Okay, I'll hide in a tree or something.
Nod.
I'll do my best bird calls to make you worry about like an owl you have an irrational fear of after your night in the woods.
It's not irrational. The Tootsie Pop owls scare me.
So we did the live up one crunch.
So with that, the two of you end up getting ready for Andy's confession.
Yeah.
Anything in particular you want to do for that, or?
Really just more or less just make sure everything's like just general appearance kind of stuff. Like, okay, you got this, or you got some, let's do something. Let's just, make sure everything's good. And and do you need the wheelchair or can you walk now? Because if you need the wheelchair, I'll wheel you right up to about where you're going to meet. And then after that, I'll just kind of hide with it and be like, and this is the thing that gets me over there if I need to.
As you ask, she tries like standing up and tries walking. It's a little bit of a labored process for her, but she can walk. It's just very slow, and she does seem to be in pain as she does it.
Okay, well, I'll bring it close, so that way you can kind of get there on your own 2 feet, and not be in a wheelchair and kind of going for the whole sympathy type deal. That's not good. And yeah. And no matter how this goes, and just kind of pats her on the back, no matter how this goes, you'll be glad you at least did this.
She nods.
And with that, that's kind of all.
Okay.
Maybe get some breakfast, but that they're probably going to be up there. Ayumi is foregoing her morning practice to assist Andy.
Okay. Oh, it's worth noting, Ayumi.
Yeah.
Right now, you have a constant +2 to your strength. And
Jesus
a constant
Christ.
a constant +1 to your dex, and a constant +1 to your con.
Okay, so +2 to strength and +1 to every other physical sans charisma. Gotcha.
Yep. Those will last. Those will end up going. Those will last 2 days. At which point the strength will be a +1 for a constant +1 for the rest of the week without any worry or concern. And you'll also get you're also going to get a little something else out of this later on, but that's the freebie you're getting out of all that.
Boys, Ayumi has a passive 20 strength. Passive 20?
Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club.
I am deaf. Become
Oliver, Jesse, from all of that. You guys' dexterity is both at a guaranteed +1. And that'll let you guys end up be a thing that you guys have for through the week. Basically till the coming Sunday.
Okay.
But it's only fair that Ayumi gets the extra bonuses because she kind of did a lot to earn that.
Literally carry the party.
So, anyhow,
I am become Death, Destroyer of Worlds. Why couldn't I have had that yesterday? I could have killed Damien.
Oh no, you couldn't. I factored for that when I was going over the stream. It wouldn't have been enough to kill. You would have given him one more injury, but that wasn't going to be a kill. Anyhow, Oliver, Jesse, two of you are eating in the cafeteria.
I'm very slowly eating my Papa cornflakes.
Yes. Like compliments to the shelf. Jesse, you just poured yourself a bowl of cereal.
The cereal's on fire.
Chef.
How could you? I was like, you couldn't see him before. How are you able to see him?
Jesse, I need you to roll for cereal.
Jesse, your bowl's on fire.
You know what? If I had to roll, let's see what would happen. It's average. Okay, that's how I figured it would be.
It's your average Papa corn.
Yeah.
Oh my
There's
God.
some crumbs.
I'm like, how are you able to see him before? How?
I don't know either. Or
you just maybe put your name in the computer. Is it like a type your name in a computer? You see a dual spirit thing.
Well, then how does that Yumi do it?
Because I think.
Oh yeah.
Well, both of you roll me wisdom real quick.
I want to get it now. I want to be like, maybe it's one of them contraptions.
Well, it's one of them newfangled gizmos.
Wisdom.
That's 17.
14.
Well, Jesse, you get the feeling that it probably did have something to do with what happened yesterday. Oliver, you get the feeling that you might find more answers if you get more information in regards to the journals.
I'm fucking type my name into that damn computer. I'm just gonna pull out my deck and just be like, okay, I know this guy's a Dolphin. I pull like Karibo. Like, do you see him?
As you do that, so you're willfully trying to summon Karibo out?
Yeah.
As you do, let me grab the icon. But yes, clear Karibo comes out.
And actually, I want to check my deck too now.
As you check your deck, you don't end up seeing anything appear.
Fantastic. No
However,
oceans today.
you do get the feeling that your cannonball spear shellfish and your torpedo fish have quite a bit of potential in them, even if they're not outright spirits.
You kids got potential. This is why you're here.
I like you.
I'll make you into stars. We'll be the best football team.
The cannonball spear.
The cannonball spearfish.
Oops,
No, the cannonball spear tornadoes.
I forgot to do a little
Yes.
something, so give me 1 second, because this is something that might be helpful.
Yeah, that's thunder.
Say, type your name in a computer, get a free dual spirit.
Right?
Apparently.
But like, does he see Karibo?
Yes, he will see Karibo. Just give me 1 second.
Well, then in that case, Oliver's just gonna narrow his eyes even more. Great.
This is
Actually,
so sudden.
I'm gonna put it this way. Jesse, just roll me a instinct real quick.
That's a 22.
Yes, you see Karibo.
Yeah, I see clear Karibo.
That's great, Jesse. Yeah.
I don't know why I can. Maybe it has something to do with yesterday. But I don't know. See how me typing my name into Amy would have done anything.
That's the only strange thing we did.
It is the only strange thing we.
You get the feeling it probably wasn't the typing in your name to the computer. Because that would be stupid.
Just even more slowly eat my popcorn.
So, yep. For now, until either Oliver dismisses Karibo or until set time frame occurs, or Karibo just decides, you know what, fuck you guys. Oliver's got a clear Karibo just near him.
Oh shit, that pop of cornflakes? He's in my bowl.
I wouldn't eat it. Never mind.
Oh, that didn't work. Karibo, quit just falling off of him. Let me lock you on.
Hey, it's free real estate.
But yeah, Jesse, you just see Karibo sitting on Oliver's head.
Sitting on your head.
Oh, that's
As
lovely.
you say that, Karibo just looks over to you and just tilts its whole body.
Oh, that's just adorable.
Guy. I can see you up here.
Karibo's actually gonna go over to you and just start trying to nuzzle you. You know it can't actually touch you, but you know.
Yeah.
It tries nuzzling you anyways.
Oh, come on, Karibo.
Don't let it touch your eye.
Hey, bud. Hey. This is so sudden. I went from not being able to see spirits till now I can.
Oh, we're still giving you that glare.
Look, man, I don't know.
Jesse, you need to move back to your crib.
I wasn't. Wait, we are in my crib.
So, anything you guys want to do?
Is there anyone else in here?
Right now, it seems like a ghost town. Doesn't mean that there's nobody in there, but you don't even see Professor Lee.
Okay, that's who I was mainly curious to see if she was in. Other than that, I got nothing.
In fact,
You see one person.
Demons know how to swim.
anyhow, so is there anything else you guys want to try and do?
No, not until.
Let's go to school. You know what? We need to stop by the. Well, I need to stop by the post office. I need to mail this letter.
Oh,
Alright.
you want to leave early then?
Yeah. It's Creeble still on my head.
Karibo will just
Yeah.
stay seated on your head. In fact, its paws are just sort of slightly hanging over your head as he just looks at Jesse with curiosity.
I just wanted to confirm something, buddy. You can go back if you want to.
Karibo just nuzzles into your head and then just poofs. Unlike Freya, no smoke. Just
gone.
poofs.
Yeah, he nestled into your head and disappeared.
Karibo used dig. It is now inside Oliver's head.
Just take a
Oliver
deep
just
breath.
looks at me. Corey.
No,
You
go,
were the
go man,
perfect
what's up?
host. And just take a deep breath. Go. Great, let's go.
Okay,
Go.
go to the post office.
All right, Oliver, you send your letter. The postman asks if Annie's going to be over at any point today, if you know that.
Can you repeat that?
What? Oh,
Sorry, I didn't hear that well.
He's
Okay.
asking if you could repeat.
okay. Oliver, you stop by the post office, hand off the letter. He asks if Andy's going to end up stopping by again today.
I don't know.
Okay, he's dying a bit.
Okay, I can't believe Oliver is fucking dead. He just...
Am I dying?
Oh, you're back.
Oh, I replied to the Andy thing, going like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I heard it was just you kind of were dying. But anyhow, he just says he just looks at you and ends up shrugging. Says, "If you can, tell her that we're gonna need her help with getting this over to her dorm." And he just points to a large package. You recognize?
Yeah,
it
I
from
could
the
do that
other
by
day.
myself.
Oh.
She might need more people to help out with that.
The package being just like long and slender. It's,
She might need Ayumi to help with that.
yeah.
If only you knew someone with 20 strength as
That's
a
a job
base.
for Ayumi.
Anyhow, he just waves you off.
It's a letter to my mom, just letting you know.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, read it anyway.
Anyhow, so as far as that goes, you guys are heading off to school. Ayumi, Andy, the two of you would probably be heading off a little bit after. You'd probably be seeing them walking away as you guys start heading out.
Yeah, I probably would have spent like a good 30, 40 some odd minutes
So
getting her prepped.
as you're all heading out, Oliver, Jesse, is there anywhere particular in the school you're wanting to go before class, or are you going to be just going straight to class?
I'll hang out like I don't know, is like the main like area like between like the courtyard.
All right, the courtyard. Sure, and as you guys
Yeah.
get there, you see quite a few people just like standing around in different spots. I'm looking to see if I can find the people that you would have actually noticed.
Yeah, those people, they're just hanging out with the crew in this this yard around the school.
Yeah. Now there's just oh god, no,
Nanone! You need to summon your ancient gear golem, Nanone.
I don't want to talk to either of those dickheads.
What has Red done?
I don't know yet. But yeah, I don't like his style.
He has a cane, therefore he's a dick.
He's also Red Foreman.
Yeah. He'll put his foot so far up your ass it'll come out your mouth.
These are.
Oh God, you can't have pets on a campus. Bunnies are not suitable for a learning environment.
So, as you guys make it to the courtyard, you actually see there's quite a few people out. Angel just takes a look at the two of you, just gives a little wave. Archie's not really doing anything. He's just sifting through his cards, not really paying it a whole lot of attention. And then you just see people you don't know, as well as Red talking with someone you recognize from the demotion duel.
And you just hear a lot of "nanone, nanone."
You know any of those people?
Well, I know Angel. I know Archie's in our class.
Yeah, I was mainly talking like the professor and that other kid over there.
Yeah, I never saw him. Yeah, never saw him. I'm
first
curious. I'm curious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Curious. Damn.
Very curious. You took the
Give me your cards!
Oh God, Jesse.
Okay.
He has heterochromia. That means he's important.
As you walk up to the kid, you just see him playing with the bunny in his hands, and he seems to be just like nuzzling it and petting it. The bunny looks a little irritated, but it's just his putting up with it.
And my misery.
He doesn't seem to notice you two.
I just go, well, isn't he adorable?
Cute rabbit.
Kid looks to the two of you. Looks from Oliver to Jesse, Jesse to Oliver. I just want you both to roll me a quick charisma here. This is just... Don't worry, this isn't going to be a Mimi situation.
He starts beating us with the rabbit.
With the fucking rabbit, God.
For charisma.
This rabbit is actually
that's
a sword.
15.
That's just a straight ghetto 20.
Alright, so... he's actually... he just gives you guys a big beaming smile and just holds him out to you. I named him Hopper. Want to pet him?
Yes.
This rabbit,
Yes.
just as he's being held out, just tries wriggling around, trying to escape. You guys are gonna pet him?
Yes.
Yeah.
As you do, Oliver, Jesse, he actually calms down the moment you two pet him, and he just starts like nuzzling into your guys' hands.
Oh.
Wasn't that just adorable?
After a moment, the kid pulls the bunny back to him and says, "I'm Caleb. I like finding little animals around places like this. They tend to be just full of so much energy." He just starts like hugging the bunny close to him. The bunny just starts like trying to like nip at the kid, at Caleb, is just seeming not to actually like manage to make contact.
I'm Oliver.
I'm Jesse.
Nice to meet the two of you. He looks at your uniforms. You look at his. His is clearly a first-year uniform. I see you're the same grade as me. It's nice to meet some other first-years. I was getting to the point where I was thinking there weren't going to be that many.
Tell me about it.
I know, right?
Anyhow, I guess. It's probably about time that I start heading over to class. I guess I'll see you guys later, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, see you in class.
As you guys see him run off, you actually see the instructors starting to walk away as well. And just the only two people left seem to be Archie and an Angel, who's just slowly starting to make her way back towards the school.
And Archie dead. He died.
I like him.
Poor Archie. What a cute rabbit.
Yeah. Yeah, he seemed cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never freaking first year.
I wonder where he was the first week.
Right?
Roll me wisdom.
So he's just always able to come out of nowhere. Yeah, 11.
14.
Jesse, you get the idea with how small he is. You probably would have missed him, like, just because of, like, with how crowded classes can be. You probably would have ended up just missing him as you guys were sitting in class. As for in the dueling class and other classes, you're not sure, but at the very least, in the first half of the day, it makes sense that you would have had a hard time seeing him.
I guess he is kind of smaller, kind of easy to miss.
I'd say we'll walk and talk while we make our way to class.
Yeah, don't want to be late.
You got that double eye thing going on.
One more time.
He's got that different color eye thing going on with him.
Oh, are you talking about Caleb?
It's heterochromia.
Yes, he does have the heterochromia.
Yeah, I'm just saying as all we're pointing that out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've never met anyone with like that. Sounds
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Right?
Wish I had it.
You also would have probably seen Ayumi and Andy like hanging around like here. Well,
And then
Ayumi hiding in a tree.
With a wheelchair.
Is that a Yubi in a wheelchair in a tree?
My God!
Who? I am an owl.
Oh God, how's Oliver run?
Oh God!
I mean, I think Ollie here would love owls. After all, people call him Oliver. I'm done. Sorry. Kill me now.
You're fired.
That was bad. You should feel bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel bad, but, not for the reason that I should.
Okay, so I take it I'm just well hidden in a tree, but, within earshot, if that line of sight.
I'll have you roll in a minute. Just give me 1 second. I don't know if he fell off the world. Okay, there he is. So after a bit of time, you see Raphael making his way towards the front, and he just walks right over to Andy, giving a bit of a wave. Roll me hide.
It's a good thing I have that
Fall out of the tree.
additional +1 to dex.
Fall out of the tree.
That's like let's see, plus hide, that's +5, +6. So that's 15?
So...
Because I had that plus additional
that would
+1
be
to...
+6, so you're good, 15. Just gonna quickly roll for him. I'm gonna laugh if he nat 20s.
There's a girl in the tree with a wheelchair.
Where did
you're
these dice go?
Nani? Damn DC dice?
Oh, right here.
Right
It's
here.
in the classroom.
It's right here. Here, just drop it there.
I must have accidentally included it during all that. As far as you can tell, Ayumi, he doesn't seem to notice you. So,
What would he even think to be looking in trees?
as I said, he does not seem to notice you. As far as you
I'm
can
just
tell.
saying because that seems like a weird thing. It's like, I feel like somebody is staring at me from a tree!
He's haunting us.
I mean, that was just a perception roll. Clearly, he was looking for Andy.
Ayumi, abort mission!
Boom! Out on the wheelchair. I'm back in my room.
He walks over to Andy and just gives her a little wave. So, what do you want to talk about? Just roll me a perception.
$11.
I'm just gonna do a roll for volume. This is just general things.
Nat 1, they're screaming.
Ah!
You're not able to make out all of what's being said, but you get the general idea. as you hear Andy end up confessing to Raph, she seems to stumble about it and does it kind of awkwardly. But Raph just has a serious look on his face. You see him say something, but you're not sure quite what it is.
Can I use my special eye to read lips?
It won't be using your special eye, but just give me
What about my human anatomy?
Give me one perception roll, but this one's gonna be as a
Nat 19.
but it's gonna be at a disadvantage. I was still trying to finish that.
Nat 20.
Alright, so you got
Nat 19.
As you're watching, you make out the words of him saying, "Andy, I'm sorry to say this, but he just seems to take a moment to figure out how to word this for her." And you see him outright say, "I'm gay." You just see you can clearly see just Andy looks absolutely heartbroken. Like, I'm going to see exactly to what degree, but no matter what, you can definitely see that she is.
She's in denial. Oh, you're using the 50s terms for happy. I see. Well, I'm glad you're happy too.
The Flintstones said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
just as you're looking at her, you see that she is visibly freaking out. She just ended up doing this, giving a confession, and you see what looks like she's probably apologizing, from what you can tell.
Ah.
She's but very, very profusely, and just you're noticing some tears in her eyes as she's doing so.
Do I need to roll to stealthily dismount the tree?
You can go ahead and give me one dex.
That's still pretty high. It's like a 14. Yeah, 14.
And just give me one more roll for hide just to see.
That's still better than if it were the other way around, because that's 8. It's not great, but it's 8. It's better than a 2.
As you climb down, you end up making quite a bit of noise as you do. You're hoping that Raph doesn't notice, but Andy just looks over to you. Just for a brief moment, you catch that as she looks back to Raph. Raph doesn't seem to be acknowledging you, for whatever reason. But you do overhear him asking if she'll be okay, if she's okay and all that, and you just hear her lying out the ass, saying, "Yeah, that she's fine. It's not that big a deal," and all that. Raph just gives a sort of a half smile, just puts his hand on her shoulder, and just kisses her on the forehead with a "I'm sorry" as he walks inside.
And way to make it worse, you dick.
Right.
Yeah. Ooh, just kind of slowly walking over with the wheelchair, just slowly. I had no idea. I thought he was just oblivious.
It's fine. It's not a big deal, really. It's a. I mean, hey.
And at this point, he just kind of grabs her by the shoulder, just kind of looks her in the eye, is "Look, yeah, that did not go well. But, one, you now know, so you will never wonder, 10 years down the line, what would have happened if you would have gone through with this. And 2, it wasn't that he did not like you. It's just unfortunate circumstances with, and she just kind of is like, she's not good with words when it comes to that sort of thing. It's like, it's not you, it's your bits.
Roll me charisma.
Yeah, this is not. It's like.
I kind of want to say with disadvantage, but I'm not going to do that to you.
Not 20.
And she's over it like that.
Yep, and.
No, it's not going to be quite to that degree, but
yeah.
She looks at you, her eyes just tear-filled, and she just grabs onto you, just like starts crying into your arms.
Yep, just kind of like, pat her on the back. Yep. This is where I'm going to be standing for a little bit now. But yep, no, just saying, yeah, I'm just like kind of apologizing, just like it's kind of my fault. I should have done a little bit looking into this for you instead of just suggesting we were both drunk. That was stupid.
Ayumi?
Yeah.
You hear a little ringing from your PDA.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to check it real quick?
I mean, assuming I have a free hand, if she's not like, stealing both my arms for, crying purposes, then yes.
You are able to end up pulling out your PDA real quick to take a look.
Mm.
And you see 2 things on it. One is a system notification saying that due to a pricing error on the decks, you've actually ended up getting back 25 duel points.
Bitchin'.
Additionally, you see and that message seems to be from a few hours ago, but then you see a message from Raph saying, "Thanks for being there to look out for her." And he just leaves it at that. Yeah,
and, well, not going to freehand text with the offhand, because I'm assuming Andy probably grabbed Ayumi's right arm. Her, writing, typing arm, and it's like, well, I could try this, but it'd be really awkward, so I'm just going to wait.
So, with that, you've got a crying Andy. Class is about ready to start. Literally any minute now.
Yeah, slowly try and work our way to class, just like, hey. Focus on other things, like class. You like learning more so than I do, but maybe Professor Lee will, do something for once after that talk that Jesse and Oliver had with her.
Andy nods. And with that, you two are making your way to class.
Yeah. Because I nat 20'd on that eavesdrop roll.
And as you guys are making your way in, you're pushing Andy in the wheelchair, I assume, still?
Yep, unless she's determined to, walk and cause pain that way.
You do notice as you go in through the front door, you still see Archie. You actually notice Archie's just like standing over here, just messing with his cards still.
Yeah.
He's gonna get robbed again, isn't he?
Archie, not Connor. Oh, you mean in regards to
yeah, Duel
losing
guy.
deck.
Just kind of walk by. It's like, just walk by. I know you probably don't care. You probably care about as much as I do, but class is starting.
Well, don't be ridiculous, slacker. There's no way that class is starting. It's still way too early. He looks at his PDA. Holy crap! Class is about to start! He almost drops a few of his cards. In fact, for comedy's sake, let's see if he does.
And then he jumps in the wheelchair and just starts riding down.
As he does, he drops like half his deck and just scrambles to pick them all up. And as he does, he just dashes out of here. Oliver?
That's
Jesse?
a generic anime run.
Yes.
Yes. Oliver? Jesse? Let's move this out of the way.
We have so many maps.
Do we see Professor Lee not drunk?
No, but you
Actually-
see Professor Rockley.
That's the power of youth! Oh god, him again.
Power of you.
I didn't know PE was today.
Oh, my favorite.
So is
You guys see,
Professor Lee
as you guys get in, you see Professor Lee. She seems to have like a drink in front of her, but you can't tell from there what it is.
I am well intimate with drink. May I be able to tell from here?
Well,
I'm
you're
a-
not in there yet.
Oh,
This is Oliver and
almost
Jesse
through.
since they got in
Oh.
kind of early.
I was rejecting. Like,
Do you guys want to? Is that where you guys chose to sit?
well, no, because our mat was covering our seats.
Yeah.
But then I was gonna whisper just like, should we talk to her about the thing, the business students and all that?
As you guys get
It's
in,
too early.
she's sifting through some papers that were in a file. She looks at you two. You see her give a sort of like a half smile, and she just goes back to what she's doing. After a little bit of time, you see Archie just burst in through the room. As he does, he just dashes in, sits in a spot that he can find. Let's see. I'm not going to put
Oh my
every
God,
last freshman that you guys have met in here, but
Freshman.
Oh my god, I've never seen her so positive. This is
Senior
This
is
is new.
like not asleep.
really.
You-
What you drinking?
you guys do actually notice
Imagine it's not alcohol.
Caleb is actually down in one of the on the other side of the everything.
That's where Caleb's.
Ah,
Is there
that's where
anybody
he's been.
else you're looking for in particular?
No, no one in particular, really.
All right.
I was
There's only
mainly
two
curious if
recognized.
Professor Lee was drunk or not.
Unless Juliet's still in the front.
Actually, you don't see her there right now.
I was saying I got a score to settle.
So do I.
She's not there at the moment.
You think this would be like the best time we can to, at least like say maybe like after class or something, or
And the bell rings. With that, it's just shortly after that, you guys looking around to see who else is here. The bell rings. Andy and Ayumi are making their way in through the door, literally as it's ringing.
okay, so after class, got it.
and on time.
Professor Lee just looks at the two of you, just gives a nod, says, "All right, everybody, take your seats."
When Andy takes her seat,
Yeah, probably because wheelchair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just whisper to her. There's a package for you in the mail. It's a very big one, so you might need some help getting it.
Oh yeah, it's probably the same thing that she just stops for a moment before she continues. Yeah, it's probably just the same package from Saturday.
Again, just let you know.
She nods. You actually see it looks like that she was crying recently. Her cheeks are really puffy. Her eyes are just still like really wet. And you see Ayumi's shirt does seem to be soaked on one side.
She used that as a tissue.
Yeah. More common than you think.
Well, Professor Lee just looks at everybody, looks at the papers in front of her, and she just ends up handing a little stack to the front person in front of each of these columns. Now I know I haven't done any real teaching since during last week. So don't look at this as being a part of your grade. This is just so that I can get an idea of where everybody's at. And as she does, she ends up directing the people in the front of the class to start passing the papers backwards, and you each end up with a test in front of you.
Nani?
And everyone's like, "What is this?"
This isn't going to be for a grade. This is just to see what you know in regards to dueling.
Oh.
As you guys are looking over it,
shit.
This is gonna be fun.
As you're looking over the test, you see the questions range from really easy to really, really difficult. In fact, some of the questions are actually outrageously difficult.
Like, what does Pot of Greed do? And I'm like, I know this!
Like, what is Dungeon Dice Monsters? I know this!
Actually, Ayumi,
Yeah.
roll me luck.
Oh, God, come on.
You might want to put in inspiration.
No, I don't. That's a 17.
One of the
Almost a
questions,
2.
it's on varying spots on each of your tests, but one of the questions is, what does Pot of Greed do?
Please tell it's multiple choice and not you don't have to write it down. Please tell it's just multiple choice so you don't have to write it down.
It's a write-in.
It's just it is just a little write-in one, but it's only a small line. Therefore, Therefore, Ayumi can't write the entire essay.
You think Ayumi doesn't have copies with her for this exact situation? Because she doesn't.
Alright, so with that, I want you guys to roll me your d20s for knowledge 3 times.
Oh, no. I'm a -4.
What's my intelligence? Yeah, it was a -1. I got it.
I'm a stupid boy.
Knowledge is a -2,
that's a
so
12.
that's a 6. That's
I got
great.
13.
That's a 5.
Oh, so you're sure I'm doing that right?
5, then it's a 16.
I'm gonna do the best on this test. 9.
And nat 19 goes down to a 17.
So I got 12, 15, and 9.
That's a 10.
Yeah, I did better on this test than I thought I would.
I got a 5, 16, 17.
Oh wait, yeah, let me do my last one then.
Ooh.
Fuck. 2.
But does me knowing what Pot of Greed does negate that first roll?
Well, you all 3 of you, well, 4 and included, get that first one no matter what. Ayumi, you actually end up, all the ones that seem like they should be really simple and really easy, you end up just bombing on. But the more intermediate and difficult ones, you actually have little difficulty with.
Wait.
A lot of the questions are actually summoning mechanic based for the intermediate questions, and the really challenging ones are more based around strategy. And you actually end up doing really, really well overall.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse, your numbers one more time.
12, 15, and 9.
You do okay at first. But once you get to the challenging ones, you kind of drop off, but you do fairly average. It's definitely not an A, but you feel pretty confident in what you did.
And
then Oliver, one more time on yours.
13, 10, and 2.
Jesus Christ, I got the highest numbers.
You do okay on the. You do pretty decent on the beginner and the more intermediate ones. Nothing amazing, nothing to write home about. But then you get to the difficult ones, and you honestly feel like you didn't get a single one of those.
Fucking pendulum summoning.
So Link.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
as I said, summoning mechanics were more along the lines of the more intermediate ones. You failed on the just outright hard mode ones. I'm pretty sure I only rolled once for Andy, so there's that. And then you guys just see Andy, before any of the others of you, just put her pencil down and just turn her test over so that all you guys see at the on her page is just the white back of the little sheets.
Oh, like I needed that.
Just started playing this game last week.
As you all end up finishing your tests, Ayumi finishes a little bit after Andy. Jesse and Oliver, you guys end up finishing after them. And eventually you see everybody else, everybody in the class finally put their pencils down. And Professor Lee just asks for them to be passed forward. As you guys do, she just quickly picks them up from the people at the front, and she just starts sorting through them. She stops on one paper in particular, and just looks over to Caleb. Why is this only drawings of animals?
My God.
Caleb doesn't say anything. It's just, you guys look over, you see what looks like a couple familiar ears peeking out of the back of his blazer.
He kept it.
Brought it with him.
I'm gonna take it you know him.
And we just met him.
And
Okay.
and Lee just keeps sorting through the papers. After a little bit of time, she ends up saying, "Well, congratulations, Ayumi and Archie. You two have ended up doing pretty decent. Andy, I'm gonna have to end up talking with you after class. For everybody else, you did fairly okay. With this, I'll end up having a specialized education plan for each of you to help work on your strengths and weaknesses." As far as all this goes, consider tomorrow as being first period as a free period. However, I expect to see you all in on Wednesday. With that, the bell rings, signaling the in-between period for classes. And Lee starts to pick up her papers.
Does Andy need assistance with anything? Because she said after class, or does she mean after class?
Andy just is seated in the wheelchair, looking at Lee. Lee just ends up waving her over, but Andy doesn't seem exactly all that wanting to go.
Am I guessing right in that you did not write a thing, given how fast you turned that over?
No, there is something planned, but it's going to be a matter of...
That was an in-character question.
Oh. Andy just shakes her head. No, I did. I answered.
Well, let's go then. Grab the wheelchair. Because apparently, wants to talk to you now, and I don't think you want to go downstairs alone.
Test was hard, Oliver.
You know, but I'm proud of her. This is a great improvement.
I am too.
we did
Individual
something right.
things, huh?
Alright. Ayumi, you see Andy, you roll Andy to the desk. Andy's just shaking her head as you do, just objecting all the while.
Get it over with. Like a Band-Aid. Like a Band-Aid.
Well, you did well on the test, but I've got a couple questions in regards to... Some of the questions were... She just pulls out Andy's test. You can tell because it's got a just big fat 100 on it.
What a nerd.
And as Lee's just looking at her, you clearly weren't putting in all the effort that you could have. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't give you a flat 100 on this, because you were leaving out a little bit too much information in regards to, particularly in the strategy part of this. However, you met the minimum requirements, so I felt like that it was fitting. Of course, this isn't really a grade that's going into the grade book, but still. Is there any reason why you ended up holding back? Andy just shakes her head. Well, I see. If there's anything that you need to talk about, she just ends up holding out a little card. Feel free to stop by and end up talking if you need to. Andy nods, and she just tries wheeling away as fast as she can.
Yeah, at that point, I'm just kind of like, and I gotcha.
Jesse, Oliver, did you two want to go down and talk to her? Or just wait till later?
To Lee?
Yes.
Oh, no. Do you?
No, he was saying to Lee, so I answered.
Oh, Tilly?
To Lee.
Oh, to Lee. Sorry.
I know you're deaf.
I feel like that was just negligence on my part.
You could probably bring up, like, talk later. I don't know how much time there is between classes.
Alright. I'm sure we'll just see you around.
Oh.
But,
yes.
Yeah, let's go then. Oh, shit, I grabbed you back.
I guess my legs are moving on their own.
What is this?
Like a true hero.
Detroit Smash! Jesse, what?
Jesse, no!
Oh, is there something I can help the two of you with? She gives both of you a bit of a smile.
Yeah, but, first of all, congratulations, you did great. Great improvement.
She takes the drink she's got on her desk, and she just takes a sip.
What is it?
You see on it, she's covering up part of the label, but it does say cider.
Alright. But, we've been doing our own little things around the island, finding some information and stuff, and, some things being connected to, the whole deck disappearances around the entirety of the school.
She sets down her drink.
We were wondering if we could talk to you and hopefully you answer some of our questions later.
She just takes a little glance. Sure. Meet me back at the dorms after school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
And with that, she actually hands both of you a card. On it, it actually specifies which of the dorms at the in the upperclassmen dorms is actually hers.
All right.
Okay.
Pocket that and head back.
Yeah.
And with that, she picks up her stuff. You see, where'd he go? Where did best Pokemon champion go? There he is.
Then, oh.
Red enters the door, and you all see a look of shock on his face as he sees Lee is clearly not outright drunk. I can English.
She's not drunk, but you are.
All right. Someone has to be drunk.
He just after the surprise fades away from his face, he gives her a smile, says something to her, and she walks off. As he takes his place in front of the class. I already know you guys are gonna want to, so just do it already.
Do what?
Oh, yeah, roll investigate to see if there's a bottle up there, right?
No, perception.
I know. I was joking.
Ooh, that's not a good roll. Perception.
Yeah, well then, fuck you, guys.
13. I got the
Alright.
highest.
Oh, let me hard reset this.
All you hear, Ayumi, is you hear the word
There it
proud.
is.
And with that, Red just starts teaching you something about economics. Nothing really important happens in class. You hear what sounds like snoring. You're not sure where it's coming from. It's... oh, gosh.
Not Archie.
It's Caleb, isn't it?
Oh, it's Red.
Actually, no, it's just your own story, Ayumi.
Oh.
You hear something along the lines of... slacker, 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 slacker.
Is that really all he thinks about? That's sad.
I recognize that rich pompous told from anywhere.
No, it's not
Really?
slacker, but you do hear, it does sound like it's him.
Money, 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 money.
We need more money. But, yeah. As class ends, you guys are able to head over to lunch. Do you want to head to lunch? Everybody else is heading to lunch.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
it's
lunch
time
is
for
good.
corn.
Hey, where I come from, rain is a good thing.
Where I come from, corn is a great thing.
Where I come from,
Well, rain makes corn, and
Things.
corn makes whiskey.
That's a way to look at it, but I agree.
he was going for a song that I don't know, so,
I hate that song, but whenever I think of corn now, I think of that song.
Why is everyone dueling in the cafeteria?
it's the duelateria. You have to duel for your lunch.
I'm gonna duel you for your lunch money, kid. Why don't you just beat me up? That's not
I guess
how it
I'll-
works in the duel world.
I mean,
It's like,
they're
yeah, I know.
actually both of them are very, very similar in the results. So long as you're good at either dueling or beating someone up, you can get their money. It's not uncommon to do both, but one or the other usually suffices.
Here we go.
It's just like a tournament bracket to see who gets the T-bone steak.
on,
And
let
then
me
Ayumi
try
just
that.
walks up.
Hold on,
And the
before you
finals
take it.
up, lunch is over.
Everyone's dueling for the T-bone steak. Ayumi just walks up. Yeah, I'm a blue. Can I have a steak?
I went dueling for the steak by the time it gets to the semifinals. Time for class.
Yeah.
We'll finish this
Take your
tomorrow,
dice.
SquarePants.
What
I have
else
no
is?
idea why that's. You're on Professor Nonone.
Yeah, he was blocking everyone's way.
Wait, why
Good
did
enough.
somebody
We're
pick it up?
flying.
Oh, look, we're flying in the cafeteria.
Anyhow.
Is this a TARDIS?
No. But you're not standing 6
Chairs.
feet above the ground.
Let's see. While you're there, you see.
Everybody. That guy that we actually just...
He's not phasing through walls. Of
No, that's how he got here. He was walking like this.
course.
Womp, womp, womp.
Wait,
Random
Honky's
guy.
a blue?
Sora? That's not Hongji. That's someone else.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
what he looked like.
Sora with glasses.
Oh, it is. Oh, there's Miss Scream, and then there's Barry from Game Grumps.
Persona 5 protagonist.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Well, I've just finished naming Super Saiyan Sora over there. and giving him a description.
Stand up, Mimi. Stand up.
The cafeteria's actually got quite a few people today.
Other guy who's upside down.
Yo, it's Zorro. There's a lot of people.
Yeah, you actually see everybody's eating. Most of them are actually nomming on draw bread. You even see Connor is chewing on some draw bread.
Was this free draw bread day?
How did he... I don't want to know.
I don't want to talk to him.
Oh, man. Oh, man, who to talk to?
Plenty of people.
There is plenty of people. I assume these three right here are together.
Eco's sort of like standing around them, but isn't exactly next to them. It seems to be a lot more these two as opposed to these three.
Okay.
But he does seem to be there and interacting occasionally.
Well, as the socially awkward person I am, I'm getting my dorm food and heading over to the person I know.
I like the cut of this man's jib. I'm gonna go to him.
Alright, Ayumi, Andy, what do you two want to do? I say that as though Andy's...
Yes, Andy, what do you want to do?
Cry until I end up drowning in my own tears?
Oh, please, that'll take forever.
We'll do that after school.
We'll empty the pool out just for you.
That'll take forever. Use regular water. And meanwhile, let's go and, eeny, meeny, miny, this guy.
Alright, everybody. Roll for initiative.
Okay.
Boy, kun.
By the way, I had to change his last name because of you, Cole.
That's a 2.
That's also a 2.
Well, then I guess I'm first.
However, my dex is higher than yours, I believe.
What's your dex?
Actually, no.
I got 3 right now.
I also have a 3, so we're tied.
At the exact same time.
I am smaller than you, therefore I go first.
Better.
Okay, I go first.
Yeah, okay, go.
All right.
Oh, after Oliver.
But yeah, his original last name was going to be Henderson.
Hey, originally I was supposed to be Hopkins, but I screwed up.
But then I fucked it up.
Alright, so it'll be Oliver first. Alright, you start walking over. Melody sees you and gives you a smile.
I'll smile to her. And then just head over to this man over here. Hello.
Oh, you're talking to me?
Yeah.
Are you talking to me?
Oh, thank you.
I just want to be alone.
Oh, it's nice to meet you. The name's Tosh.
Tosh?
He nods.
Yeah, first try. Alright, I'm Oliver.
It's nice to meet you. Oh, and this is Melody.
Oh, I know her well.
And that one over there is Eco.
Wait, where did Eco to?
Eco just nods. Melody gives you a welcoming grin. So, is there anything that I can do for you?
No, I just figured I'd just come over and say hi. I'd never seen you around, and well, you seem to get along with Melody, and she seems to keep good company around.
Well, actually, I was talking with the two of them, trying to get a bit more of a good feel for this place. I'm still not entirely used to being around here.
I used to be here. You're new here?
He nods. Yeah, I'm a first year, but I seem to keep getting lost as I try and find my way to classes.
Oh my god, another for first year. You know, it'd be hard. It's more difficult to find someone in your own grade than you think.
I've heard that, but I actually, mm, I've found quite a few first years in my grade.
I guess you're just more lucky than the rest of us.
He shrugs.
And since he's just been around the place, still having trouble, or slowly getting used to it.
Yes. One of those
Got
two,
it.
I am not sure which.
Out of character, I hate it. I hate that response so fucking much. It's the biggest trigger.
Knock it off, Tosh. Oh, don't mind him. He's just a bit on the, you know. He thinks that because he can't find his way around here, it's because this place is so really complicated. It's not that hard. Don't be like that, Eco. You ended up having to come to me when I was a first year. You're older. Don't even bother with it. Yes, these two have been actually quite helpful, despite how that one acts. He points over to Eco. So, is there anything that I can do for you?
Yeah, you can follow my PDA. We can talk. We can hang out, talk later, or be friends.
Roll me charisma with disadvantage.
Got it.
Ah, I Jesse.
Ah. Right click mouse. God. Okay, 18.
Well, I did say with disadvantage, and that
I
was...
did.
Yeah.
Oh, 18? Oh, right.
Oh,
Sorry, I
it was
forget.
an
It's a
18.
plus 10 for you. I forget it's a plus 10.
Why do you keep forgetting?
I don't know.
Jesse never forgot.
Anyhow, sorry, but I'd personally try and I'm not exactly one for just adding people at random. However, I'm sure that we could end up adding each other after the next time we see each other, if you end up proving to be someone reliable. He ends up just holding out like his neck so that you can end up seeing that's what he's referring to.
Oh, a duel. Oh yeah, we could schedule one day. Yeah, that's fine.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, by the
You
way,
sure?
I'm over at the Raw dorm, so if you end up wanting to find me, you know where to look.
Got it. And make sure you keep a good hold on that deck.
I wouldn't plan on losing it for the world.
You and a lot of other people.
As you say that, Melody just gives you a bit of a wary look. Just roll instinct real quick.
Okay.
You get the feeling you should probably not say too much about what's going on. Nothing, like, if you're gonna say something, say it, but don't beat around the bush in regards to it. Either say it or don't. With that, she also gives a glance over to Eco, but as soon as she does, she looks right back to you. So, how's your friend doing, Ollie?
Jesse?
She shakes her head. The girl, She just, like...
Oh, Andy?
She nods. As she said the girl, though, she, like, ended up, like, pointing towards her hand and, like, did a ring-like motion. Just so that you know that she's referring to having
Yes.
when she had ended up holding stuff.
She's doing fine. She's a lot better than before. She seemed a little rough around this morning, but look over back there. She seems to be taking it well.
Oh, I see. I'm glad to hear that.
You know, just as long as the Yumi's around, she can pretty much handle anything.
She nods. I guess that's kind of like me with you.
That was quick.
What do you mean?
Glad you can lean on me that much.
I mean, hey, after what all we've been through, I mean, I can't see any reason why we wouldn't. Iko's just sitting there, just saying, "Get a room, you two." He just starts slowly walking off.
Roll my eyes at that.
As he walks away, you do notice that he walks over to a couple of ciphers, one of which you recognize as Mimi, who jumps the wrong person, and definitely too far, who visibly jumps back as he approaches. You see the other one's sort of like giving him an earful, and he's just before he's just like, oh, forget that.
Yeah, gut handle if his personality already.
All right. Is there anything else you want to talk about in particular, or is it just going to be general chit chat?
I guess it's Jones shit at that point.
All right. I believe it was
Jesse.
The two of you. Jesse was the winner. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So me.
As soon as you approach, Keller just taps his PDA against the vending machine he's next to, and drink ends up falling down into the thing. Kels just leans back against it and points down at the slot.
Go pick it up.
It's strawberry.
Thanks.
Oh, do you not like strawberry anymore?
No, I like it. I appreciate it.
He just gives you a nod. So
I've been putting a lot of thought into that hero suggestion you gave me.
as soon as you say that, he lights up. Oh, gonna end up going for it, are you?
Yeah, I am.
Glad to hear. It'd be nice to end up going against a hero player again.
Yeah, I never asked, what deck do you use?
I mean, he just starts holding up his dual disc. Want to find out?
Why not? We got time.
All right. Because that has been hardly any interaction, Jake, do you mind if we go into the duel?
Go right to it. And just remind me, because you're going to duel, wasn't this the guy who came up to me after the whole demotion duel? Or am I completely misremembering and therefore I made this based
He
off
was
of
the one who
misremembering?
was keeping a close eye on you after the demotion duel. He didn't actually
he's
go
not
up
the one
to
who-
you.
Okay, then I based my decision off misremembering, but that's fine.
Yeah, he didn't outright go up to you.
Yeah. I remembered it was a blue, I just couldn't remember.
Oh,
who.
yeah, he's Kels is a raw.
No, not Kels. I was talking about the guy I went up to.
Oh, the one you went up
Bad
to.
Boy Coon. Henderson. I mean, not Henderson.
Not Henderson.
I think the blue that interacted with you, it might have been
With
him, but I don't
vampire
With the
guy?
vampire dual spirit thing.
It wasn't
No,
him.
that
No
wasn't
one
him.
ever
That
talked
was
to him.
I didn't think
Mikhail.
it-
That was this guy.
Renamed him
Right.
Jesse.
Right.
The moment you said that, I was like, "Oh, I know who you're talking about." No, it's not.
Yeah, no, I just remembered blue, and it's like, what was it about him that was blue? Because that was like a month and a half ago.
Fair enough.
Good luck, I believe in you.
I was not ready for a duel. Not gonna lie.
$10 on Cal.
Also,
Good
did me and Jesse also get a notification about us getting DP?
I don't get any.
You did, but you didn't hear anything because it would have happened while you were still asleep. So unless you have a reason to look at your PDA.
I mean, I did hand it out. I did present it to the guy, so I probably would have maybe taken a look.
Okay. If you checked your messages and all that, then yeah, you would have noticed that you ended up getting 15 DP back.
Okay.
Anyhow, so with that, do you want to cut?
Nah.
All right. And with that,
don't have to-
he's just gonna let you pick.
Oh.
So, who do you want to start?
I'll let you start this off.
Oh, good, because he has 6 cards in his hand.
I kind of already figured that's the way that it would have worked. Anyways. With this, he sets 3 cards face down. Now, remember, I'm no pushover, so don't expect me to go easy on you.
I wouldn't want it any other way.
Turn 2. Okay, maybe you could go a little easy on
Oh
me.
my god!
Stop it! He's already dead, Jesse!
Turtle!
Wrong staccato!
Did you end his turn?
Not yet.
Okay, I didn't. Sure.
I'll normal summon Goblinberg in attack mode, activating its effect to special summon Traptrick Nepenthes.
Oh no!
Now, with the
Rip.
appearance of this card, please tell me you just made. Please tell me it's because he's a trap.
I made
And
Like the obvious joke.
next,
Why do you have so many trap holes?
I know, it's weird, man.
and with that, I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. I'll draw. First, I'll activate a legendary ocean.
He just gives a smile as you do.
And then I'll
That's
summon
fine.
Hammer Shark in attack mode. And then I'll activate its effect. By reducing the level of this card by 1, I can special summon 1 level 3 or lower water monster from my hand. Then I'll summon Abyss Soldier.
So now you have a level 2 and a level 3 on your field. What are you gonna
Yep.
do? Try and Xyz? Won't work.
Not wrong.
And
I'm gonna
besides,
activate
as you
Abyss
special
Soldier's
summon that
effect.
Abyss Soldier,
Oh. Nani?
I'm gonna activate the card Void Trap Hole. It negates your effect
Nani?
and it destroys your monster.
Does the effect take place before the additional attack calculation come in? Because otherwise it's under 2,000.
I think it's just automatic because Legendary Ocean's on the field already.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
it does.
Legendary
Okay, I
Ocean's
wasn't sure
already
about the ruling. I was not sure about the ruling on that if it
It's
was
remove for player just destroy.
destroyed. However,
Okay.
next, the effect of my Nepenthes is activated. I get to add in my hand or special summon a Traptrix monster from my deck.
No, I've never actually seen Trapix in action. Pretty adorable.
Nani?
Bacana.
I'm going to special summon Traptrix Marmelio in attack mode, Its effect will destroy your field spell.
Nani? Oh no. He really isn't a pushover. Well, if that's the case. I'll have my hammer shark attack your trap tricks Nepenthes.
Actually, as the second card is summoned, I want you to just do an instinct roll.
Jeez.
And I got it.
Oh.
Here, I was put right on over there in the wink zone.
I just rolled that 19, so that's a 26.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, can you just roll it one more time for me since I didn't notice?
That's okay. I have a plus. Oh,
I mean, it's better.
That's a 20.
You notice that as these cards are summoned, it doesn't look like the standard holograms are all that's there. You think you see something else as well. You're not 100% certain, but you've got. I'm pretty sure you have a general idea of what might be going on.
He'll just mumble.
So, are you gonna keep me waiting, or do you got something else up your sleeve?
No, but I'll have my hammer shark attack your trap tricks Nepenthes.
As expected. I'll take that damage without any issue.
And I'll end my turn.
With that, I draw. I'm going to normal summon Traptrix Mantis to the field, activating her effect. As soon as she's summoned, you're certain this time around. It's not just a hologram. You're pretty sure that these cards are dual spirits. Just wanted to confirm something. Awesome. And with that, I'm going to add Traptrix Dionea to my hand. Now, I'm going to build the overlay network. And summon Gem Knight Pearl to the field.
That's threatening.
My Gem Knight will attack your Hammerhead. Followed by a direct attack from Romelio. With that, it'll be your move.
Draw.
It's worth noting, Pearl's the only one of these cards that so far doesn't feel like it's got the same life to it that the others do.
Well,
and at this point, I'd say you're keeping pretty close attention to that.
That's why I lost. That'll be the reason. I had my turn.
That I draw. I'll set one card face down. Summon Traptrix Dionea. Traptrix Dionea will special summon Nepenthes in defense mode.
What a combo.
It's a wombo.
Oh man.
Now, Dionea and Mermelio will form the overlay network.
Yes, they will.
Special summon Traptrix Rafflesia.
Trap tricks more like lolly tricks, am I lying?
No, they're all traps.
You right.
You're right!
In defense mode, because I'm not a total idiot.
No, attack mode, I need to do more damage.
Gem Knight Pearl will attack your face down.
Quick, Jesse, use your special ability.
I think you have something to counter this.
But when you do that, I'll activate Forgotten Temple of the Deep.
With that, I'll end my turn. It's an interesting choice. Tell me, do you have something special planned?
Perhaps. Out of character, I don't.
Quick, Jesse, activate your special ability.
Do I Destiny draw? Because I could stall more if I do get that.
Go for it if you want.
I don't want to waste one. I'll just relieve Heart of the Cards. Dora!
Did you get what you were looking for?
I got exactly what I needed. I'll summon Codorus in attack mode.
And as soon as you summon that, you just
No
see
need.
a card go, one of the materials end up disappearing from around Rafflesia as that's summoned. I activate my Rafflesia's effect by detaching Dionea. I can send a whole normal trap card from my deck to the graveyard and activate it.
Oh.
No, it can't be. He isn't.
I actually drew what I needed. God damn it.
I draw. You don't know. Whenever I'm asleep, I draw exactly what I need.
I either needed this or Tornado Wall.
Tornado would have been great too.
Yeah.
I know, that's why I was like, do I Destiny draw?
Well, I mean, too bad you couldn't have drawn Obelisk the Tormentor!
As president of Keller Corp, I declare that invalid.
Oh, actually, now that I think of it, I can't actually use the one card that I was going to use.
There is a god.
Checkmate, atheists.
Checkmate.
The one card that I was going to use, I can't because I have trap cards in my graveyard.
Well, I guess he fucked up.
Wow.
You have fucked up now.
Oh no, that's fine. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. Then I'll activate Codorus' effect. By getting rid of an Umi, I can target 2 monsters on your field and destroy them. Your Gem Knight Pearl. And your Traptrix Rafflesia.
Raphael.
Raphael. Your Traptrix Raphael.
Wait a minute.
I'm not a trap, I'm just
Tree.
gay.
Should have got everybody has this card.
I'll send my Rafflesia to the graveyard. It's a special summon. An earth insect from my deck.
Just like, why does everyone have that fucking tree?
Why does everyone have a tree?
Alright, you don't have this card, right? I activate my sacred tree.
What the hell?
You always like it for shades.
You cyber dragons. My ladybug. How do you have a ladybug?
Found it.
Meanwhile, just dead bodies just in the ocean.
The thing is, he didn't kill himself. The ocean reclaimed him.
Just nothing but golden ladybugs around him.
Golden ladybugs in the legendary ocean.
Seem kind of obsessed with this card.
Huh. Well.
It's
Oh,
More yandere than I anticipated.
Huh. I can't change this guy to defense mode. Well, I had my turn.
With that, I draw. I did not mean to push space. Oops.
Wait, Kel, how can you push space? What's space?
He's just pushing air in front of him. I'm pushing space.
I was talking as DM.
I know.
We know.
I don't care. I'm not having this be another food tree.
I mean, that's a little too late.
Kel controls
Oh,
space.
can I retroactively roll for my tree to see if it was a food tree when I was hiding in it?
It was not
Like,
a food
holy
tree.
shit, a sandwich.
Oh, go ahead. If you get a good roll.
Why? He's gonna roll 20.
I mean, Ayumi did skip out on breakfast.
16.
You roll me one more time for luck.
Someone left a whole picnic
Floor.
basket in here.
Okay. You
Someone
did
left
manage
the
to
whole
find.
picnic
You did manage to find a drawbread in the tree. So
But did I find food?
you did find a drawbread.
Ooh. I have lunch now.
Anyhow, so back to you, Jesse.
It's your turn.
I was joking about that too.
Well, I did
Fine.
say that you would just to, make the meme a meme.
Oh.
So, it's my move, you said, huh?
Yeah.
Wait, did I already draw for turn? I believe I did.
I'm pretty sure you.
Think you did.
I don't know.
I'll normal summon Traptrix Dionea.
Oh no.
And special summon
Omae wa mo shinderu.
I know, right?
This isn't even a nod. He's just like, I saw this coming.
This is a Shinderu.
I should have just attacked one of your monsters and just sped it up.
I should have attacked Atrax.
special summon another Dionea,
Oh boy.
who will allow me to set a whole normal trap card from my graveyard. Next, I'll form the overlay network.
He's already dead.
You just hear Oliver. Keller Coon! Yamete!
Yamate!
He's already dead.
Then,
Yamero!
yeah, then Ayui just like perks up like, shut up, you fucking weeb.
Goro! Good.
Summoning Traptrix Rafflesia in defense mode.
And didn't I just get rid of this thing?
Traptrix Atrax will attack your Cotorus.
Bleh.
And with that, I end my turn.
I'll draw.
Believe. Believe.
Okay. Let's put one card face down and I'll activate Salvage. This allows me to add 2 water monsters with 1500 or less attacking my graveyard to my hand.
Go for it.
I believe there's only 2 cards that follow this rule. Yes. Bring back my Cotorus and my Cannonball Spear Shellfish. I'll end my turn.
Wrong move. I draw. First, I'm going to summon Lonefire Blossom to the field. With that, I'm going to tribute it in order to summon a second Lonefire Blossom, which I'll then tribute.
Let me guess another Lonefire Blossom.
Mad Strat.
Hey!
Mad Strat.
and
Meanwhile,
finally
Jesse's like,
summon
why would you do this?
glow-up bulb. With that, I'm gonna synchro summon with my three leveled monsters.
Ooh!
Summoning Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier.
That's a big boy!
Oh, he did the thing!
With that, Trishula's effect activates. I banish your face-down card from the field.
No!
That was gonna keep me alive!
This card from your hand.
I'm so sad.
Not a range of Kiryushin.
That card's useless.
And they're banished, technically, so.
But I don't think this duel's gonna
I
last.
don't think that matters.
Come on, you've been letting Jesse live. Going one more turn, one more turn.
We don't want it. Do we want another situation like your duel?
Well, this isn't like mine duel.
Finally, Traptrix Afflesia will attack directly for 800. Sorry, 300.
Oh, that's you,
300.
you dick.
300.
You dick.
And Trishula attack directly for 2700.
Jesse!
I don't think, wow. That sucked. I wonder what card I would have drawn next.
What would you do?
Ladybug!
Wait, you drew? What?
I would have drawn Ladybug next turn.
Heck yeah.
Oh, I'm so sad. Bubblebringer was gonna help me stall, then I got Ladybug. Oh!
Yeah. You were like, I will have lived forever.
I was like, alright, I just gotta stall until I can get Legendary Fisherman. That was the
I mean,
strat.
even with the bubble shuffled up.
As the holograms disappear, all you see left on the field is Traptrix Afflesia is just standing there for a moment before she just fades away. Everything else disappeared before her.
Everything died before her.
Yeah.
Noted.
I'll put your dice back.
Oh, thanks. Man, it's a pretty good deck you got there. Must have used it a lot.
Had this ever since I was a kid.
It shows. You know that deck inside and out.
I mean, I guess I was being a little bit more on the cheeky side during that duel. Normally I wouldn't have made as many of the same choices that I did, but it was definitely fun to end up having to have them with me even here.
Yeah, Traptrix is never heard of them.
It's all about countering the opponent's momentum. Don't let them end up getting any steam built up, and you'll end up having the entire duel under your control.
Yeah, no, I could tell by that. That was quite interesting.
I'm glad you got to see all of them. Well, normally, a duel ends before I can summon each of them.
Really? Oh. I'll consider myself lucky.
You should. With that, he just opens up another orange and just downs it.
He'll join him with his strawberry soda.
And the two of you end up rowing out over a couple of sodas. Over a couple of fruity drinks.
Oliver, you're just jealous I get to smash with you two.
I am.
I'm very jealous.
And now, over to the girls. I'll let you guys know when Jesse's duel starts.
Okay. Okay, so I've seen you around before.
He just gives you a smirk. Yeah, what about it?
You know, it's generally not considered a polite thing to just be keeping an eye on people from a distance and just kind of keeping to yourself about it. But you know
I
what?
haven't been keeping an eye on you, but he looks you up and down. You're not bad. I think I'd more go for your friend here, but he just looks to Andy. But yeah, you're pretty alright.
And she just kind of sighs and is like, hey, I swear to God, if this goes on for another minute, this is another Damien situation. Just sighing, just like doing the mental sigh.
Don't get me wrong. I'm a fan of beautiful women, but I'm nowhere near his level.
No, she wasn't saying that aloud.
Okay.
Like I said, mentally, mental sigh.
Fair enough. Then redact that.
Yeah. Just, okay, so. What's your deal?
What do you mean?
You hearing all about the... What kind of blazer is he wearing? Is it obviously
It's
first,
blue.
second, third?
It's,
First.
It looks to you like it's either a second or third year. However, it looks really faded and damaged, so you think it's probably a second year?
Yeah. Well, taking it looks like you decided to throw your jacket down the mountainside a couple times. I'd say you've been here for a year, maybe two. So, I gotta know. Thing with the cards disappearing, is that a regular occurrence that happen every year? What?
Just the past couple. I mean, I can't really say a whole lot about it, but you know, I know what everybody else knows.
And what does everyone else know?
Big, scary guy who ends up going around stealing people's cards. If you ask me, it's all a bunch of bullshit, but hey, who's to say? Maybe somebody actually is that good. But if they are... I mean, I hear they've taken cards from some Triple S students, so I'd end up... I'd hate to go against them.
Yeah, the cards don't really matter so much as if you don't know how to use them, but... Is there anything else that you can tell me about what you know? Is it just that you know it's some big, scary, hulking guy in the middle of the night, you know, being the boogeyman?
I mean, if you're trying to pump me for information, you could at least try and pump me for other stuff as well. As soon as he says that, you just see a couple of dots appear above his head. And he just starts, he gets a look of embarrassment on his face. I'm so sorry, I did not mean to say it like that.
The arm slowly goes back down, not reaching for anything.
I'm not. I didn't mean it to be worded quite like that, but you know, it's not.
I don't know how I just.
It's not exactly polite to make the only thing you do for when you talk to somebody be just trying to get information out of them. At the very least, you can offer something in return.
Want some drawbread? I found it in a tree. I wouldn't say that last part. That's just me speaking. I found this in a tree. You want it?
Is that a tree drawbread? I love those.
What a flavor!
So are you actually offering the drawbread?
Yes, because it's probably rotten and I don't want it. Here, I got a drawbread. You want it?
He'll accept it. Sure, I guess this would be a reasonable bribe. So,
not until I see I rolled a 4 on it.
It's like, nutty.
Tastes like squirrel.
Why is there a tail sticking out?
squirrel bread.
So, what can I tell you?
Well, what else do you know? Do you know general locations to avoid, seeing as you've been here for longer than I have at the very least?
Well, to avoid
How long-
avoid that abandoned lab and avoid the abandoned dorm. It's pretty much all I can say in that regard.
Abandoned dorm?
Son of a.
We got to kill him.
Yeah, somewhere middle of the woods. I'm not actually sure where it's at myself. Pretty sure you might be able to find one of the other second and third years to be able to walk you there. But I've heard enough ghost stories to know that, regardless of if it's true or not, I'd rather not hang around there. Probably best for your sake that you don't either.
Well, I've come to learn over the past couple days that ghost stories are not really just stories, but they're not exactly ghosts either. But that's just... And then just kind of like shakes his head like, anyway, so apparently there's an abandoned dorm.
One moment
And-
while you say, after you say that, where'd my dice go? Here, NPC dice, NPC dice, NPC dice.
He ran away.
Yeah, it's
Another
legit
one.
gone. Is that it there? No, that's a purple die.
Purple die?
Huh?
We know it changed color once.
I mean, yeah, but they can do it in the
it-
middle of the game.
Yeah,
There, have a die.
oh, I just grabbed this one.
Okay, be gone, die.
Father, no.
Pink dice. It's the Pepto-Bismol dice.
He's gonna need it after eating that tree sandwich full of squid and peanut butter.
And squirrel.
His eyes narrow at you as you say that. As you mention that they're not exactly ghosts, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Just kind of like, yeah, but enough about that.
So what kind of
So-
things have you gotten into?
I'm sorry, what?
Don't know. It's just something about the two of you. Looks over to Andy. I mean, if a girl as beautiful as her came to this school already in Burns, I'm pretty sure I would have heard something about that.
Just kind of like this, just kind of like looking to our blazers. First, I'm gonna ask, are you aware that there is such a thing as an upperclassman red dorm?
He nods.
And are you aware of the fact that it is not well kept at all?
Oh, don't give me that line. I know Nick over there could end up getting everything fixed up if he really wanted to.
All I'm saying, is that those walls are thin. You cannot easily knock a hole in it and expose a bit of wiring.
Just roll me charisma real quick.
Technically, that'd be deception, would it not?
Oh yeah, it would be deception.
That's still really, like, let's see. That's a +9. So, 13.
He looks like he's not buying it.
Yeah.
Sure, that's what happened. Okay.
I didn't say that's what happened. I said it's easy to happen. However, I don't see how that's really pertinent to what's going on around the island.
Trust me when I
So
say there's enough things around here that if something seems off, you either ignore it or you look into it. And he looks to you two. And his eyes are especially lingering on Andy. Something about you two does seem off. I'm not blind to pretty faces, but I'm not blind to a mystery, I guess you could say.
Well, if that's the case, then you must be pretty interested in this goings on with the card theft.
He holds out his PDA and just keeps scrolling quite a ways back.
Mm-hmm.
You do see that, looking back to what you can tell was the previous year, you see a loss to the, just blank entry.
Yeah.
No victor. Yeah, you could say I've got an interest in it.
Well, if that's the case, I've taken upon myself to, I guess, don the detective hat and look into this.
Hmm.
So,
Well, I can
if this
tell
is
you-
the case, why don't we... Oh, go ahead.
I can tell you the thing you're going to want to look into first. Anyone on this island capable of working with technology is immediately suspicious.
Of course.
After all, I know I sure as hell haven't lost any duels. At least none to some guy I can't remember.
Yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't help that the computer is apparently screwy, and just all sorts of everything with the way the islands run is really kind of screwy. Getting a bad deck, getting the losses with that deck, that kind of thing counting against me. Anyway, all that sort of stuff just really screwy. But with people going in and changing things, I won't doubt it. Just a matter of getting a list of suspects. I have one, but he seemed to have played his hand a bit too early for my liking.
I can understand that. Anyhow,
if, like I said, since I'm looking into this, and apparently I'm one of maybe a half dozen that actually are, why don't we just exchange information so that way if something comes up, we can spread the knowledge, I guess.
sure. On one condition.
Hmm.
He just looks to the two of you. You two agree to go on I guess you could call it a date. Not really, but let's just, for simplicity, call it a date. Later this week. He holds out his
Okay,
PDA.
now, let's say, assuming, just hypothetically, we were going to do that. What would that entail? Because the way you worded it makes it sound like it's not your average, oh, let's go grab a bite to eat and then just, I don't know, see a movie or something like that. Especially given this island.
As he does, he just pulls something out of his bag and tosses it into the air. As far as you can tell, it just looks like a standard dice. Are you sure you really want everybody to actually have details said when anybody could be listening?
Well, I feel like that would be something you could solve right now if you were to message me on my PDA. But if you're holding that information hostage behind the pretenses of a date, which, by the way, I don't really want to sound like it. I really don't want to engage in what is essentially prostitution for information. So I'm going to just say no to that. However,
He points to the loss that he was showing you before.
mm-hmm.
I repeat, do you really want to have things said where anybody could be listening?
Pulls out a piece of paper because, book bag, writes down, and just writes down on it, okay, I don't think we can get any more low tech than this. What do you have? And just slide it across with the pen.
As soon as he does, as soon as you hand it to him, he ends up just drawing a symbol that you recognize.
Mm.
It's the same symbol that is etched into the wall of the reject well.
Oh yeah, the field spell thingy.
The field spell thing that's not really a field spell thing, but yeah.
Yeah.
I repeat, where anybody could be listening. As soon as he says that, he taps the symbol 3 times, holds out his PDA one last time. Is it a deal?
Now I'm just gonna say, and I don't think I need to roll inside. I think I figured this out personally, but just kind of. I mean, it seems like that'd be fun, but you know, going out, it's been kind of hot lately. It's just been, you know, hot lately. A lot of people running around, and kind of busy. Just doing her best to covertly say,
No, I know what
yeah,
you're saying.
Well's not a good. Yep. Well's not a good place.
Well, if that doesn't work for you, I guess we can always figure out something else.
Mm.
The general question remains: do you want to end up discussing this or no? The specifics can be left up to you, but for simplicity,
Just kind of sighs. Fine. I have no idea about Andy, though, because she's been dead silent and dead.
she's just sitting there, not really even.
Not
She's,
paying
like,
attention.
shifting to her PDA, like looking at it every now and then. Occasionally, you see like Raph's image on her screen. Occasionally, you just see like her wanting to write a message, but deciding not to. Occasionally, she pulls out her phone as you're looking, but
yeah. Okay, so yeah. All right, time, place, and day. What?
Thursday, right after class. Sound good?
I suppose.
And for the before we do anything else, let's just meet in the courtyard.
I'm assuming you also meet on Thursday.
He nods.
Well, I'll make sure I go there because apparently you can leave the building without going through the courtyard, but I'm pretty sure I'll see you there. It's not that big.
He walks. He exchanges information with you, and then walks away, giving you a wave. By the way,
Yeah?
your eyes. Dichromaticism is quite beautiful.
Can I insight on that? See, for whatever it's called in this.
You know, he's
Instinct, that's
clearly
what it is.
referring you to the heterochromia. Your passive wisdom's enough to know that he's just using.
Okay, so yeah, so what is it again? Because originally the eyes were like a steely blue, and now it's what?
The one eye is currently a amberish color.
Huh. Yeah, I don't remember if I actively noticed that.
You would have like taken like gradual notice whenever you're looking at a reflective surface.
Yeah, so okay, that confirms that that's an actual thing, which is concerning. Because I like this eye. I don't want to lose it.
Anyhow, with that, let's call it time for a break as he's walking away. And it would be about time for you guys to head into your next class anyways.
Yeah, I think probably would just grab some like quick and easy cafeteria food since I threw away my draw bread sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
Just-
Alright.
Out of morbid curiosity, was it something horrible, given my role?
The sandwich itself was definitely bad. I mean, I really can't say anything as a positive about it. What it
I
was
can think of one.
doesn't really matter.
No, it doesn't. That's all. Like I said, was it bad? And it was bad. That makes me feel so much better about that because that was like, yeah. If you go on a date and give me some sugar, I'll give you some information. Oh, that's great.
Oh yeah, he was not
Was
going
that-
for the give me some sugar. And there's
I know,
a
but
specific reason why he was saying. I mean, I guess you could call it a date for simplicity, but not really a date. Like
Yeah,
trying to say, don't have that pretense in mind, but
Yeah, no, that's what she was trying to confirm. But anyways, back to class.
Yeah, it'll be back to class, but first, everybody take 5 for like restroom drinks, whatever.
Bio break, everybody.
Just point to that kill counter, Jake. We know he's fucking dead.
Yeah, it's not like he's totally suspicious or anything.
Just while eating that sandwich, just talking to you. Yeah, completely disrespectful. What the fuck is this?
Peanut butter and squid and... Is that a squirrel?
Squirrel?
A live squirrel.
A live squirrel. It was just moving around inside the fucking bread.
Yeah. I think I just had a live rabid squirrel bite my tongue and then run off. Yep, that's
Like-
definitely rabies.
Did I just make out with a squirrel?
Like the moment you grab the bread out of the tree, you just saw it wiggling. Like, yeah, no.
But this is an item I can use for later. You know,
And that
telltale.
time is right now.
Telltale. I can use this later. Pockets, like fluffy pillow, ice pick, and the complete collection of Meatloaf. You know, his one album.
Yeah.
Now, why am I not surprised Kel has a trap trick stick?
That's why I laughed. I was like, please tell
The
me
funny
it's
thing
not.
is, because Flannery kind of spilled the beans to me earlier, and I was like, is it because he's a trap? He's like, actually, no. I just realized, oh god.
It's a trap tricks.
A-Tracks.
Well, I see dead people now too.
Yeah,
Thank you.
join the club.
Hey man, should have typed into the computer.
Hey
I
man,
should have now.
hey man, you shouldn't have let me be taller than you and keep you at arm's reach whilst I look through the crystal.
Well, at that point, that was just an in-character thing. So
I don't like Super Saiyan Sora.
What's wrong with Super Saiyan Sora?
Yeah, I don't
He
like
is
his,
real. He is
I don't
real
like his-
Super Santa
I
lesbian.
don't like his vibes.
Take the shot, Sora. Goofy, I can't take the shot.
Sora. Yup.
He's just like looking at like one of the. I forget what the evil Organization 13 members, and it's like, how dare you!
Trying to remember who.
And thus, I'm just gonna cast myself off the edge again.
No, it's not worth it. Not
I
that cool
can't.
to see spirits.
I just want to see my Karibo, goddammit!
And I just want to see my ocean.
I just want to see my ocean, goddammit! No, like, I'm actually during lunch, with the legendary ocean, everyone's just flooded, like, we're trying to eat here.
Hello.
That's gonna be like the weirdest scene, she just brought lunch, a fucking field spell.
What was that?
Like, the weirdest scene is just abrupt lunch, it's just a fucking field spell.
Just the ocean fills the room.
You're like, oh my god, not again.
For like literally a second.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and someone just like freaking pandemonium is like, well, this is depressing.
Actually, when your field spell came into being, it didn't give the same effect as when Oliver's field spell activated. It looked like a watery surface for the dual field, and that was about it.
Oh god, when I get enough dual spirit, I'll slowly drown in my own field.
Yeah. Like, dude, play this corner or not? It's very beneficial, but he could kill me.
Alright, so with that, everybody going to go to class, I assume? Whoa.
Yep.
That was not
Regard.
Rika, Cyber Dragon.
So,
Another trap.
it was a fake trap all along.
Nani?
Hashtag real fake traps.
Real fake.
So, you guys are back in class. You
Oh,
guys
yeah.
are being in duel class today.
Oh yeah.
So it should be in the other map.
Yep.
And it's
It's just
It was
this
over-
one.
over yonder.
Over yonder window breaks wind.
Oh, did I get any DP for the duel?
No, you lost.
You lost, so no.
I didn't know if it was instructor mode or not.
Generally speaking, if you lose, you don't get DP. Generally.
Alright, good.
Good
Alright.
trap point.
Yeah, you got a TP.
Good. Toilet paper.
Only single ply.
It was only one sheet, though. Single ply.
Oh,
Alright, where is Miss Backache?
I miss backache.
I heard Miss Pancake.
Miss pancake.
Delicious pancakes.
I miss personality.
So, Miss Backache, what do you have to say today? Breasts. Okay, thanks, Miss
My
Backache.
back is killing me.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Backache.
Back cake.
Unfortunately named, I know.
If
My
anybody
parents
else...
told us that's my destiny.
If anybody else's...
Where's Archie?
That's what I'm looking
Archie.
for.
Where the fuck did he go, actually? We always lose him.
Slacker. Oh, he's right here.
Goes.
Awesome. Now where's Caleb? There you go. That's pretty much everybody I care about for being in here right now.
Oh my boy, I want to just pet him, actually. I really should do. Yeah, you're my rabbit now.
Alright, so with that, Jesse, Oliver, Ayumi, and I guess Andy all rolled just a d20.
Come on,
Whoa.
Jesse needs a new shoe.
17.
That's a 2.
16.
Ripperoni.
Can I
So-
not duel you?
You're not dueling each other.
Thank God.
I would refuse it too.
I'm tired of dueling you, to be honest.
I am too.
Alright. I think this is fitting, seeing as Jesse already got his duel. Ayumi,
Yeah?
you're going to end up having a duel against... You know, that was a pretty high roll. How do you feel like having your duel be against Archie?
Sure.
And Oliver, you know what? I'm not going to really make it be a fixed thing. I'm going to actually, because you guys both got really high rolls, I'm letting you two pick. Which of these four do you want to duel against?
Persona 5 protagonist?
I don't know.
Or-
Caleb seems like a free win.
I do actually get. I'm like, oh man, but then Super Saiyan Sora, we just talked. But not like Caleb. You know what? Hold on, I'm gonna get a coin. I'm gonna get a coin. Or the damn coin. Okay, here it is.
But you could also duel against Akira-kun.
I could, but what the hell? That's strange. Okay, heads, it's gonna be Caleb. Tails, it's Super Saiyan Sora. Yep, Caleb, my boy.
Alright then.
She assigns opponents. And with that, we're going to say, first up, let's make it be... You know what? Let's give it to Ayumi.
Alright. Now we just change colors real quick.
Because I know you
Don't worry, Yumi, you already got him down 900.
Because I know you've been wanting to get that rematch with him, so might as well do it in a classroom
Yep.
environment.
Oh.
This beatdown is not sanctioned in a school environment.
I will not allow violence in a school environment.
Do you want to...
Alright, if you want to cut, you can cut.
Alright, and with that, just roll d20.
I believe that's your choice.
He's going to want you to go first.
Of course.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm going to need to borrow this real quick. I want to just do a quick roll for him.
I'll bring your dice over, Jake.
Thank you.
There you go.
Okay. This was to see
High
if
numbers
he's
never
improved
good.
at all.
Alright, my turn. I draw. I'll set one card face down defense mode. And play one card face down and end my turn.
Is that all, Slacker? You clearly haven't learned anything from the last time we dueled.
The last time we dueled, it was an utter train wreck for you.
All the time she won.
I don't remember such an occurrence happening.
I loaned you my spare deck, and you got utterly thrashed despite having well known in advance that it was garbage.
Man, this guy seems pompous.
I activate double reinforcement of the army.
It's not a real card.
Judge!
As president of Kaiba Corp.
With that, I add to my hand Marauding Captain and a Goblin Attack Force.
Okay.
Next, I'll normal summon Marauding Captain and special
Surprise,
summon
surprise.
the Goblin Attack Force.
Big plays. Ooh, I'm so shocked.
Next, I'm going to tribute my Marauding Captain to special summon Turret Warrior, which gains Marauding Captain's attack. Now, Goblin Attack Force, attack her face down.
Jade Knight. And once the card is destroyed by battle and sent to a graveyard, I can add one level 4 light machine monster from my deck to my hand.
That's fine.
Hold on. Let's see. Level 4. What's a good level 4 that I could use? Let's say one level. Yeah, okay. And I will
reveal?
Yep, I just would shuffle my deck.
Okay.
Add my Cyber Dragon's Vi to my hand.
Now, Turret Warrior, attack directly. 2400.
I'm just thinking real quick.
2400 if it goes through, or whatever you do to stop it.
Yep, like I said, I'm just thinking real quick. Would that be better or worse situation? Nah, I'm actually going to activate my Call the Haunted to bring back my Jade Knight in attack mode.
I'll attack that Jade Knight then.
Alright. I get to activate its effect again. So I'm going to take another level 4 lower.
Grumble.
And level 4. Okay.
In all honesty, that was probably a really good move. I mean,
Yeah. No, I agree.
if you're gonna take damage anyways, get something out of
Like
it.
I said, I was contemplating it. And I'll grab my Reflect Boundary in my hand.
Well then, I'm gonna set 2 cards face down and end my turn.
Okay.
Oh, and Goblin Attack Force is in defense mode.
Yep, he's in defense mode.
Did you not take the damage from that?
Oh, I did. It was 12, right?
No, it's 14.
Yeah, 12. No? 12 plus 12 is 14. Is 24.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
that Jade Knight
Jade
has
Knight's
1,000.
attack. Yep, for some reason I thought it was 12. It's because of its effect, that's why.
So you should be at 26.
20. Yeah, I there. Okay.
It's your move.
That it is. Alright, I'll draw. Oh, let's see, what does this do? Okay. First, I'm gonna special summon my Solar Windjammer in defense mode. Its attack and defense are halved because I special summoned it, but don't worry, he's not gonna be on the field for long. Because I'll sacrifice him, play a card face down defense mode, and end my turn.
Well then. I will draw 1 card.
As you do.
I've never expected you to be more of the defensive type. I'll set 1 card face down, and attack your face down with my Turret Warrior.
Satellite Cannon, its effect means that it can't be destroyed by battle with a level 7 or lower monster.
I see.
I don't play cards willy-nilly.
I set 1 card face down and end my turn, slacker. You're doing
All right.
quite well. I'm very impressed.
I draw. Place 1 card face down. And I'll summon my Reflect Bounder in attack mode. Now my Reflect Bounder will attack your Goblin Attack Force.
I will activate Scrap Iron Scarecrow. It negates your attack. And then gets reset. And suddenly I'm switching into a mixture of Archie and Yugi.
Yeah.
Slacker. Wow, why can't I... Wow, for some reason I can't do Archie's voice anymore. What? Well, it looks like for the remainder of this duel, Archie's going to be doing an attempt at impersonating Dan Green.
No, it's more like this.
Yes, but I'm trying to keep the higher-pitched voice so that it can fit his slacker attitude.
It was a reference.
Anyhow.
Alright, so I end my turn then.
I draw. All
By the
right,
way,
Slacker.
satellite cannon's attack goes up by 1,000.
Yep. It still stays face down. I don't know
Yeah.
why somebody flipped it.
I didn't. I don't know.
I'm gonna set one card face down. Wow. I'm all over the place with this voice.
Yeah. Get posh.
One card face down. Flip Goblin Attack Force to attack mode.
Alright.
Turret Warrior will attack your Reflect Bounder, and I'll take the 2400.
You take the 2400. Let me see. Before damage calculation. Okay. What? Well, I'm actually gonna stop you before you do the 2400. I'm banishing your Turret Warrior with Dimensional Prison.
The damage still goes through either way.
Well, that... Oh yeah, when he declares an attack. Ah, fuck. That means I lose my Reflect Bounder.
Flamer, you turned your calculator off before, so I turned it on for you. You should be back at 4,000.
No, I'm at 1600 now.
Yeah.
1600 now?
Because he attacked with Turret Warrior.
Reflect Bounder would still be on field.
Read its effect, the letter. Oh, after damage calculation, right. Damage calc never happened.
Yep.
Yep.
This technically means that Reflect Bounder cannot be attacked at all by me this duel.
Yep.
I end my turn.
I was kind of hoping that was what the effect would do, but I wasn't positive, so that's why I was like, well, at least I have a card on the field. I'll set another card face down defense mode and end my turn.
I'll draw.
Satellite's cannon attack is 2,000 now.
My Goblin Attack Force will attack your face down, Slacker. There we go.
Hey, it's another card you seem to like so much. It's Jade Knight, and I think you should know his effect by now.
That doesn't bother me.
Let me see. And it doesn't say... Oh, it does say light specifically. Okay. I wasn't sure.
With that, I end my turn.
Okay, and I will add another Cyber Dragon's Eye to my hand. Shuffle that, and then I draw. Well, I don't see why not. I'll summon a Cyber Dragon's Eye in attack mode. And I'll go to battle phase. And my Cyber Dragon's Vi will attack your face down.
You destroyed my Quillbolt Karibo.
And Reflect Bounder will just attack your Goblin Attack Force.
I'll negate that.
Alright, you do that. And... I'll end my turn.
I draw. I set one card face down and end my turn.
Alright. I'll draw. Come on. Next, I'll summon another Cyber Dragon's Eye in attack mode. Oh.
I activate Torrential Tribute, destroying all monsters on the field.
Okay. That's fine. Next, I'll activate One Day of Peace. We each draw a card, but we can't take we can't take damage for the next turn. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with this card.
Your cheap trick won't save you, Slifer.
One card face down. Let's see what. Let me see my graveyard real quick, just because I want to check something. Okay. Oh, that works wonders. Then I'll activate Cyber Repair Plant. Unfortunately, I only have 2 Cyber Dragons in my graveyard, but I can still activate one of its effect. And I'm going to choose to resolve to add 1 Light Machine monster from my deck to my hand.
Ooh.
Where are you? Where are you? And I choose my Cyber Altanin. Next, by banishing... Actually, no, never mind. I just activate 1 day apiece. Should have thought that through a bit more, Jake. Should have thought that through a bit more. Oh, and my turn.
Then I'm going to draw. I'll normal summon Goblin Attack Force. And with that, I end my turn.
Alright. I draw. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let me see. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. First, I will special summon my Cyber Dragon in attack mode. Any response?
Not at all. I wouldn't have to worry about something that weak.
I'll summon my Proto Cyber Dragon.
That's fine.
But that's not all. Next, I activate Overload Fusion. By banishing from my graveyard my 2 Cyber Dragon Spies. And then from the field, my Proto Cyber Dragon and my Cyber Dragon. I will summon Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon in attack mode.
Is that also Lifer?
His effect for every fusion card used in the fusion, every Cyber Dragon used in the fusion, I can destroy 1 spell or trap card on the field. So say goodbye to your back row.
I activate Compulsory Evacuation Device, returning it to the extra deck.
That's perfectly fine with me.
And activate Mystical Space Iphone on your face down.
No worries. No worries. Because now, by banishing from my graveyard Jade Knight, Satellite Cannon, Solar Windjammer, Jade Knight again, and Reflect Bounder, I summon Cyber Altanin. His effect will destroy all other face-up monsters on the field upon summon. And for every monster removed from play to summon him, he gains 500 attack points. My Cyber Altanin will attack you directly with multi-headed, multi-dimensional Evolution Burst.
As the attack hits, Archie's life points hit 0.
I won without magical cheating bullshit!
Yes, but this is also Archie.
I know, but still. I'm happy. Let me have this, damn it.
You beat Archie, congrats.
Hey. A win's a win, and that's a 3 DP win. My other card was Light Sealed Hex. And I can't tell you how many times I would have drawn Power Bond had I not used Jade Knight.
Let me tell you, dude. Winning's overrated.
I used to think that too, but then I got it back.
No, it's definitely overrated. I mean, like, I've made so many more friends losing than I have winning. Think about it.
Well, you'd have to win for sure to have that be an accurate record.
Mikoto's not my friend. I beat him.
Yeah, but he's not from this dimension.
See, we don't know that, though.
Well, do you?
Oh, that's just cathartic. Okay, so, yeah.
Well played,
Just got-
Slacker.
Well, I can't say it's the same deck you had before. You seem to have a decent grasp on it, so I'd say we're even for that defeat I had earlier back when... Well, I'm not going to bore you with the details, just don't trust the card shop owner to give you a proper deck without asking specifically.
He just holds out his hand.
Yep. As a sporting individual, she shakes it.
Sporting individual, I slap that out of the air. And tell him to
Get
suck
out of
it.
here.
And to tell him to, and I quote, suck it.
And then I threw him on the
Word.
ground.
And I choke slam him. Asserting dominance.
I just brought those back up to 4,000. So that's 3 DP, yes?
Yep.
Plus the
Okay, we should
25
just farm off with
earlier.
Archie. Hey, Archie! Yeah, okay, Caleb. Wanna go?
Well, I'm happy with my total duel points now. 'cause I
Hey,
forgot to add
Jesse,
the
yeah, you want to
25.
go? Alright, Jesse, you're going down. How did I lose both?
You
Okay,
activated self-destruct button.
God,
We
God.
don't even have 8,000 life points.
Fuck's a link.
Fucking Link. He just pulled it out of his ass. No, it's been around for a bit. He pulled it out of his ass.
And then he's pendulums.
1
Huh?
second, I need to...
Like his entire hands just started glowing and
And like he was putting monsters in the spell slot,
that's some weird.
but they were also spells.
Like what
And
nonsense
then there's
is this?
she used this polymerization shit.
Fusion summoning? What kind of abomination is that?
Not in my Christian academy.
Back in my day, a dark magician was the shit.
Back in my day, a dark magician stayed a dark magician.
Now he became a knight,
Now
A
it's
fucking
knight,
paladin.
a sage.
dragon tamer, all kinds of things. He's very talented.
Look,
We
there's
gotta
more
make Dark
support.
Magician
We
good
have
again.
Dark Magician tax account.
It's fucking-
And dark magic attack.
Apparently I duplicated Kel's deck at some point.
Can I have it as a sign of friendship?
No, you're not a
Here.
trap.
Okay.
I'll grow out my hair.
I just find it funny that you selected Caleb.
Well, probably because Caleb,
I
Caleb
didn't.
seems
The coin
like an
did.
easy win. Caleb seems like a pretty easy win. Considering what happened on the test, he just
Well,
drew
guys.
a bunny. He
Watch
just-
it be like the fucking Jaden Yuki of this thing.
No, guys, what it's gonna be like Mimi. It's like, oh, she's quiet and reserved. She's probably easy. No.
No, that
Oh, no,
wasn't.
it's-
I didn't think
Oh, yeah.
Mimi was easy.
Oh, no, I
think
didn't
Caleb's
either.
easy because of the test.
I didn't either, but
I'm like, oh, Caleb just drew bunnies. Okay.
Once you have like Neo Baby Space, I will love him.
Oh God. dude.
So, do you want to cut?
Nah,
And
fucking get my Destiny draw.
and just to confirm, your name's Oliver?
Yep,
This will be a fun duel.
I hope so. Let's enjoy this, both of us.
If you want, you can go first.
I would love to.
Awesome.
This kid is oblets. Be careful, Oliver.
Alright. I'm just looking at it like, I'm going to fucking die today. Again.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, the shackles. Stop. Okay. I'll start this duel off by activating the Pot of Greed.
But what does it do?
Let's draw 2 cards.
It allows me to draw exactly what I need.
The Fool.
You hear Ayumi go, well, actually, according to my research...
Next, I will activate the Gold Sarcophagus. I can banish one card from my deck, and during my second standby phase, just add it straight to my hand. What do I pick? I'll
Personally, I recommend
take...
setting this like right here so you can like use it as a timer, because it's easy to forget.
Sure. Yeah, sure. I'll take Bhutan and remove him from play.
Bhutan.
Oink, oink, motherfucker. And to start things off, I will summon the magnificent Jellin Duel.
As the little fairies appear, Caleb gets super excited. Oh my goodness, they're adorable!
Thanks. But next, I will activate Photon Lead. I can summon one level 4 white monster from my hand. I special summon Fairy Archer. And activate her effect right away. For every light monster that's on the field, you take 400 points of damage.
As he takes 800. He just clenches his teeth for a moment as he steps back. I see I'm going to have my work cut out for me.
I'm not done yet. Next, I'll activate the Shine Palace and equip it onto my Fairy Archer. And with that, I'll end my turn.
I draw one card. First, I'm going to activate Cards from the Sky.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's why I said I love the fact that you chose Caleb.
Holy Jill, look at this.
By banishing Mystical Shine Ball, I get to draw 2 cards.
I had that card too. It's like Shine Ball.
Next, I'm going to normal summon the Agent of Creation Venus. By paying in increments of 500, I can summon a Mystical Shine Ball from my hand or deck. I'm going to pay 1,000, summon 2 of them to my field. And immediately I will form the overlay network.
Wait. Cards from this guy says you can't special summon.
Oh, I can't
activate it. Or do battle.
Oh, this is me as the DM totally spacing.
I was just like, oh, well. No, go ahead, take your 1,000, it's fine.
That was me as the DM totally spacing. That's fine, actually, though. Because... face down.
And that's how I just screwed Oliver.
I set 2 cards face down and in my turn. In all honesty, though, with that misplay, Oliver actually might win. Might.
You're welcome.
I fucking put a counter on that. Thanks to that shit. I'll draw a card now. I said draw. They never respond to me.
Oh, no.
Hang it now. I'll set a card in defense mode. Next, see what would be the better thing to do. All right, I'll hack your Agent of Creation with the Jellin Duel.
With that, Caleb gives a grin.
Alright, now, Fairy Archer, go for a direct attack. She's at 2100.
That's so awesome!
You're probably the first person to like this card.
Is it my turn? Is it my turn?
Yes.
He gives a
are
devil
we gonna
smile
learn
as he draws.
We're gonna learn that he's actually like 7.
It's like Blair.
Yeah, he's gonna be fucking Blair.
I'm actually a middle schooler. Okay, middle schoolers are not that young. I was one like last year.
I activate Return from the Different Dimension, which allows me to special summon Mystical Shine Ball to the field by paying half my life points.
Seem to be a fan of that card.
Now, I tribute my Mystical Shine Ball to summon Tethys, Goddess of Light. I flip my face down Solidarity. Now, Tethys has an additional 800 attack points. I set one card face down and Tethys will attack your Fairy Archer.
And bye, Fairy Archer. And bye, John Duel. What? Okay, how much was that?
That would be a total of 32 versus your 21, so 11 damage.
Whoops. Yeah, to that another 100 to that.
I end my turn.
Okay. I draw. And during the start, and 2 standby faces have happened. So Bhutan's down back to my hand.
Bhutan! Oink oink!
Oink oink, motherfucker.
Like the pig on steroids from Family Guy. Oink!
Let's see here. I'll set a card in defense mode and call that my turn.
I draw. Thanks to Tethys, I can reveal the Mystical Shine Ball I drew to draw another card. Thanks to Tethys again, I can reveal the Honest that I drew and draw again.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Next, I
Oh,
reveal
God.
Agent of Miracles Jupiter and draw again.
Keep drawing.
Then-
Monster card!
Just keep drawing.
Oh my!
Are you
Is
fucking
he all
kidding me?
What is he,
Is he
Joey?
all
Has
monsters?
all
Is he fucking all monsters? What the? What's this?
Wait, he'll deck out eventually.
He'll deck out.
Is he like
One
Joey?
day.
Just has all monster cards. Yo, Joey, all monster cards and kunai with chain.
You sure you can handle that many in your hand?
Not a problem.
A lot of cards. That's a lot of meatballs.
Wait, field or infield or graveyard. That's what I thought. So let me just. Next, I remove from my graveyard Agent of Creation Venus. In order to special summon Master Hyperion. Then, by removing from play the Mystical Shine Ball in my graveyard, I destroy your face down. This one.
This one. Okay. It was my Noah Summoner.
Next, I'm going to... That's what I thought.
This card's floating for me. There we go.
I'll normal summon the Agent of Mystery Earth, which allows me to add one agent from my deck to my hand. And I'll add Agent of Wisdom Mercury. Next, I set a card face down. And Master Hyperion will attack your face down. Oops, didn't mean to...
So all I know is well, not bad. Not know what's somewhere. Mirror Resonator.
Sorry about that. Didn't mean to press shift when I was... Okay. Next, Tethys, Goddess of Light, will attack directly for 2,400. Sorry, for 3,200.
I was about to sound like, no, that should be it.
So
Yeah, that's it.
you got nothing?
He's out of life
No.
points.
No last ditch effort in hand?
There's nothing in my hand that I have. Like, there's no
Fair enough.
card in my deck that can do that.
Oh, it's fun! You really had me on the ropes.
Another fairy guy.
Well, I use a bit of everything, but fairies being one of them.
I mean, a bit of everything being fairies. What other bit do you have?
I've got fairies, I've got beasts, I've got an old rundown warrior deck that I haven't used in a while. What else? Pretty sure I've got... I've got Ghost Tricks. They're a pretty cute one.
Don't mind if I take a look?
I don't have them with me. They're back at my dorm.
I'm telling your favorite one right now.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a lot of similar cards.
He also lets you see his extra deck.
You can take a look at mine if you want. Yeah, you can take a look at mine if you want.
He does.
What the heck is this?
Oh, yeah, that's a rare one that I ended up getting a long time ago. Really ended up bailing me out during my entrance exam.
I would think so. Hold up. Let me check. Hold up. Let me just look at my extra cards. You can go forward. I'm just gonna look at my extra cards real quick. If you ever need for all the fairies, I got some.
As he's looking through your cards, he pulls out one card and just starts jumping giddily.
No.
But she's so adorable!
No.
He just sort of puts on a bit of a pouty face. Okay.
But no, you can go pretty far with that. Very strong.
I mean, it works.
Because it's, yeah, but I can say the same thing about mine. But that's all it really needs to do. As long as you, and it's fun.
I like that Fairy Archer card of yours.
You're the first person to ever say that.
I don't see why. It's such a fun card.
Everybody hates her.
Well, it sounds like they're all stupid.
Sorry, we're not masochists like you.
Well, is there anything else you want to say or do?
put on PJ. Hey, mind doing this again sometime? It's nice seeing that someone else uses the same type of cards as me.
Sure. I'd like that. He adds you. He adds you. You add him.
That has got me thinking about some other cards I might want to put in this. Did you always have that, Honest?
He nods.
Okay. Then I won't ask.
What were you gonna ask?
I was gonna ask how much was it?
Well, I mean, I had a lot of fun. I hope we get to do this again.
Yeah, me too.
And with that, everybody's duel's finished.
Caleb confuses me with that voice. You might actually be pulling a Blair. Let me do that Dragon Ball pat real quick.
How old are you?
Oh, that's our Oliver.
I'm this many.
I hate you. Get out.
22.
Damn.
So, your duel's finished, Ayumi.
Yeah.
You ended up winning against Archie. Oliver.
Yep.
You ended up losing, albeit still being entertained in the process against Caleb. Jesse, you weren't called on to duel
I
today.
fell asleep in the rafters.
And Andy had her duel against Mimi, and she got demolished.
Not surprised.
Good job, guys. Good job.
I just imagine.
I'm glad I have you, Jesse, to back me up every time. Every segue you want.
I was watching the whole time.
I imagine it's just the Mr. Krabs scene, when he just head back.
So, well, your duels are over. Andy and Mimi are just chatting amongst themselves right now.
Mm.
What do the rest of you want to do?
Well, I really don't have anything new to report to Archie since lunch yesterday. So,
Want to go back to your last period class?
yeah, I really don't have anything to say to anyone at this point in time.
I don't have anything to say to these fools. To these slackers.
You have nothing to say to me, slacker.
I don't even know who you are.
Who are you?
I have yet to meet you still.
Well, you
Man,
always
if
have to save the best for last.
Well, man, Jesse, if only you had a catchphrase that introduces yourself. That is endearing.
Hi, I'm Galway.
As you guys get back, you actually see Elle's already at the desk, just asleep.
Mm-hmm.
As people start falling in, they take to their seat. Elle starts waking up. You're all here. And suddenly, I'm speaking in that weird Archie Dan Green hybrid. Okay.
Ah, yes.
Everyone's balls dropped today or something.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Jesse.
Doing it all wrong. It's more like this.
No, like this.
Oh.
Ah!
Jesse,
Ah!
don't you recognize me? I'm Andy.
Now that's just a bad Karibo impression.
Yeah.
Andy's just doing her Karibo impression.
Yeah.
So, I see you've all come in today, and you guys just do your standard snark. The assignment for today is to just talk about what you learned in regards to managing your resources.
I'm bad at it.
I have yet to lose my current deck due to turbulences, so I think I'm doing well on my resource management.
Alright, anyhow, so you guys do fill out your worksheet and then you guys get to leave.
Yeah,
I gotta talk to him.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah, so you know when I said I had to work for you those next 2 days, tomorrow and Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a cancel on that.
Roll me charisma as you say that.
I just imagine you walked up with your worksheet, but on it says "I quit."
24.
Talk about poor resource management. Okay then.
Oh, I got a call. I got to take.
Oh wow.
I'd like to think that's Saji. Not Saji, Oliver. Doing that. I got a call. Like, what?
Well,
I guess he wasn't kidding about a late night call. Jeez. Well,
Here. I'll continue as Oliver. Yes.
yeah, he'll accept the technically quitting,
quit.
even though he never really started.
Do you want a job starting now? Boy, would I! You're fired.
I quit.
Well, I mean, if we're doing that, I mean, whilst Ayumi goes up and brings her, not Andy, I said Ayumi. Why am I going? Oh no!
Here's my paper.
Goes up and brings in his like, so
Ayumi,
yeah.
You bumped my wheelchair. You doomed me.
So yeah, about those cards that I had asked for last time. Do you remember?
He nods.
Well, I'd like to add another one onto that order, preferably 2 of them. Chimera Tech Overdragon.
All right. Well, that would be. He pulls out his PDA and just searches on through his catalog. Oh, we've
His
actually
online
got a
store.
couple of them for 20 apiece.
20 apiece.
It's worth noting that the other cards you were asking for dropped in price.
So, what? Buying them all in bulk, what would that bring my total up to?
Well, let's see. You said you want to buy 2 Overdragon, 1 Cyber End, 1 Infinity, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, I'm back.
Because we did have a deal that I'd give you a bit of a discount for at least the first purchase you do. Normally it'd be 80 for the 4 cards you're asking for. But I'll say this time around, if you're getting them all, I'd say 60.
I mean, I got you 60 free duel points. Maybe
I'm
bring that
giving
down
you
to
25% off. I can also
Maybe-
end up working in something else for in the future, but
Okay, but how about this? How about we knock it down to, say, something nice and even, like 59?
that's a pretty odd choice.
Well. I chose 59 because that is currently my total.
Just roll me charisma real quick.
Where's my die? Where's my die?
Think of all the things you could do with
Yeah,
that
you
one
won.
DP.
Roll charisma for 1 DP. Oh no.
Well, you're not getting a DP from me. I ain't donating any.
That's 23.
I'll make you a deal. I'm willing. I'll bring it down to 55, but in exchange, that makes us even. He holds out his hand. Deal?
54. She holds out her hand.
He shakes his head. 55, or I guess I'll have to just keep these cards.
Fine. Be a killjoy about it.
You shake hands?
Shake on it.
Alright. Next time you stop by at the shop, hand him 55 duel points and you'll get the cards you want.
I was hoping to have enough left over for a single pack, but I guess not. I guess that's too much to ask. It's not like I gave him $60 fucking for free. He did nothing but sit on his ass and watch.
He accepted your retirement.
I had more things to say though.
Okay.
It's just, you know, it was an important call.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the? Okay, I'm lagging. Okay. Alright. Yeah, sorry. It's just a lot of things have been going on, and there's just things I gotta do, and I just can't be, you know, wasting my time in the card shop.
You see a look of annoyance on his face with your wording. I understand. You should honestly probably move on before you end up digging yourself into a hole.
But just because I'm not gonna be working doesn't mean I'm not gonna be a good paying customer.
I hope so.
Yeah, and still, in fact, I still got some cards I might want from you.
He nods.
I'll send you a list later, and that'd be pretty much it.
He nods.
I'll just forget tomorrow.
I nod.
Okay, so you wanted one Moki Moki. That'll be 5,000 duel points, bitch.
Deal.
Bitchin'.
So, what do you guys want to do? IRL is currently 10:50, so...
Yeah, Sanji, was that the call that you were telling us about before?
It was something else, but I still gotta, you know, go.
So you guys want to call it a night?
That's fine.
Yeah, that's okay.
Alright. Well, with that, we appreciate anybody who stopped in to view. And we hope you enjoy your night, everyone. Bye.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Goodbye.